¿Quieres mi Bologna?
All right, 1, 2, 3. Hold on.
¿Quieres la vergoña?
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Vergoña?
Bologna. Can't with you guys.
Vergoña.
Why is there a bunch of forks on the table?
Because we're
te
gonna.
vas a saber,
Oh,
pendejo.
you'll see right now.
Y tú vas a ver, hijo de tu
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bienvenidos, señores y señores, to another episode of Los Terricolas podcast, the show where we bring our unique ideas and stories to you, sharing the same ground we all do. I'm your host, Greg, and with me as always is Oscar and Irvin. Special guest today, we got Mike, Vincent Lopez on the house. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Pretty good, brother. Pretty good. How about you?
You're the CEO?
No.
Part CEO, no?
I guess part CEO.
of Trinity Meals.
Yes, sir.
Follow them on Instagram.
Cock
Dude, it's good to have you here, man.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Especially after your accident. We were just talking about
Whoa,
that.
what the fuck?
Huh?
What happened, dude?
Oh, you had an accident with your hand.
Yeah. Not a car accident, not anything like
You
that.
know, what you heard about internet porn and no, just kidding.
Oh,
No, you crushed your hand, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I did. I actually crushed it at work. Well,
Here, you can put it
Oh,
right
thank
there.
you,
No, you're
thank
good.
I was closing the door at work. I was helping the guy take out some oil, and
where you
What
work
do-
at, dude? First of all, sorry.
Quintero's Meat Market. It's
Ooh.
my family's
No way.
meat market. Yeah.
You're Quintero. You're the Quintero man.
No, I'm not Quintero. I'm Lopez, actually.
Oh shit.
You know that market?
I hear
You go there?
It's all over the Fox.
Yeah, exactly,
The Fox
today.
92.3 in the
Yeah,
morning
today.
with the
Rafa-
oldies.
Rafael
Caro Quintero,
Ooh.
the drug kingpin from back in the.
Well, I don't know about all that.
And-
Damn.
yeah. That's crazy, dude.
You're like, I'm not associated with that part.
No. We just deliver meat. We deliver the meat.
We're just the meat packers.
Right.
He delivers the meat.
Dang, that's your porn movie now.
What?
We deliver the meat. Should make a
Damn. Vincent Lopez,
at your
the
meat
deliverer.
marketplace. Just come out with like the apron and be
Dude,
like, I
Oscar's-
got your meat.
Oh wow! Don't worry.
Oscar just pictured the whole movie.
I got
in his
I got the good cuts.
Hey, we
of
got the
meat.
gear. We could film it.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow.
Okay, if I start pleasuring myself in the background,
But don't
That's
do it next to me, man.
don't look me in my eyes.
We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna make so much
Okay,
money.
so
You're throwing out
you
oil.
were throwing out the oil.
Yeah, I was helping the cook actually throw out the oil.
Okay.
And it should have been done earlier in the day. I don't know why he's doing it at the end of the day. I know, what an idiot. Well,
God damn it, Joaquin.
I have to blame somebody for the injury.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm helping him, but before that, there was a homeless actually pissing inside by the store.
Chingasos.
So I wanted to check if there was anybody else outside before we would lock up the gate, because it's gonna get cold and they need somewhere to sleep so they can sleep by the compressors and all that stuff. And so I go outside, I'm checking, so the guy comes in, whatever. The cook actually comes in. So then I'm closing the door, and at meat markets and at restaurants, it has the plastic film
The little
before
flaps?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
flaps. So, and like I'm saying, you do things 100, 200 times, it becomes natural.
Yeah.
So I'm moving the flap, and I'm grabbing the door, and I don't grab it by the goddamn handle, and I close it.
Whack.
And boom, it crushes the shit out of my hand. Oh my God, I just fall down to the floor and just,
Yeah.
no, I don't fall down to the floor. I just like kneel down. And I'm just like, son of a bitch, this hurts. And I look at it and I'm like, it's all right. Like, I guess I'll just put some ice on it.
Yeah.
Well, I go put ice, and then these ladies are pulling out something for a burnt victim. They're putting it all over my hand. It's making my hand look like 10 times worse.
What the?
And then I put it in ice, and then my uncle and my cousin Crystal, they're like, hey man, I think you need to go to the doctor. And I'm like, no, I'll be fine, or whatever. And me in my head, I'm thinking, well, it's just blood. Maybe I'll do it like the boxers. I'll just cut it, and then I'll let the blood release.
You did that. That's
Yeah, and I was like, no, I can't do that.
okay. Damn.
Decided
Start
against it.
mutilating your own arm.
No,
You did it.
I don't think I'm man enough to do that.
Okay, that's
Like, no, no. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go get a beer and a shot. Well, whatever, for the pain. Like, numb the pain, you know? So I'm like, no, I don't know, man. Like, fuck, this shit fucking hurts. So I'm leaving, and my uncle's like, you know what? I think you do need to go to the doctor, but if you're not, I'm going to go have a beer if you want to go have a beer. I'm like, okay, well, fuck it, I'll go have a beer. So I'm driving, and I go, fuck, no, never mind. I'm not going to go have a fucking beer. So I go to my dad's house, And he's pulling up in the driveway, and I go, Dad, like a little kid just walking up.
Duele mi mano.
I go, Dad, I think I broke my hand. And he looks at it, he goes, oh shit. He goes, yeah, let's go to the doctor. So we're driving to the doctor, and then we pull up, and hey, we need you to sign this information, the forms. And I go, bitch.
Like all the
look
insurance?
at my fucking yeah. Do you have insurance first, sir?
I don't give a
like I don't care about my insurance right now. You know, look at my fucking hand. They're like, oh shit. So they go call the doctor. Okay, we'll go see you right away. We go in there, and the doctor comes. He starts touching my fucking hand. And he goes, oh well, I'm not a hand specialist or anything, but it looks messed up. I'm like, just stop touching my fucking hand. You know,
You don't know shit about a hand.
Yeah,
no,
looks fucked.
no, literally, he was going like, he's like,
Yeah.
let's see the hand.
Yeah.
He goes, it's
that
not
looks
broken,
fucked,
but
yeah.
I don't know what's wrong. But I'm like, motherfucker, this shit hurts, dude.
Imagine.
And then he tries bending the fingers,
Ay, güey.
and I'm like, fuck.
Who
And
let
then
this
and I'm
guy?
like, no, who gave you a fucking doctorate degree, bro? Like
Who is this guy?
like fuck, man.
Yeah.
And then so he's like, okay, we're gonna take some X-rays. They take X-rays, and then he's like, oh well, it's not broken. He goes, well, it looks like you have compartment syndrome. I'm not sure, so we're gonna take you to a hand specialist. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, well, what we have to do, we're gonna have to wait for the ambulance. I'm like, okay, well, how long is that gonna take? Well, we already called them. They should be on their way. They just gotta get some paperwork done or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm down. Whatever. I'm just sitting there. After that, I couldn't feel my hand anymore. And I tell the doctor, hey, is this normal? Not feeling your hand? He goes, no. I go, well, tell the fucking ambulance to hurry the fuck up. It's already been an hour and a half. And he goes, well, if you don't comply with us, then we're not going to help you. We're not going to see you. I go, well, how about I drive over there to Trans Mountain, where the fuck you're going to transfer me from George Dieter?
Yeah.
I'll be there faster than they can.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. He's starting to get mad at me. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm the fucking patient here.
Yeah.
You know?
My hand.
Yeah, man, and it fucking hurt. And, you know, like, and I already can't feel it. And it just looks like shiny because of how fat it was.
Fuck.
Yeah, and it was just fucking nasty. And I wait there another hour and a half. It took them about 3-4 hours for the ambulance to finally get there. So they get there, and then they walk in, their boots, their pants are tucked into their boots, like really, like, you know, serious guys. They come in, man, we can't take you yet. I go, why? Your blood pressure's too high. I'm like, fuck, dude. And then the other guy just looks like he's tweaked out. He's all, bro, I just had a fucking bang, man.
Oh my god.
I'm like, are you guys,
What's
bro?
happening here?
I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, if anything could go wrong, it's fucking going wrong right
Yeah,
now.
Murphy's Law.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah.
Which,
funny.
The
which
dude-
hospital did you go to?
I went to Providence on George Dieter. Don't go.
Is it like
Bad review.
like those? They're not clinic. Like the
24
smaller.
24-hour
Yeah.
emergency
Oh,
clinics.
yeah.
I always wonder what the heck those were for. Like
They're just emergency clinics for
Yeah.
like small stuff and whatnot.
like in between.
yeah,
So
there
don't
you go.
for-
But
So it seems like that would be like the ideal thing to go there for. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it-
and these guys are not helping you out.
Oh my god, dude. So the guy walks in. He looks fucking red. I'm like, damn, this dude's flush with niacin. You know, just he's fucking. You could smell it on him. And he goes, man, I just can't even concentrate right now. And I go, first thing in my mind, lawsuit. Like, what's
Yeah.
up? So they finally get my blood pressure down. And then they put me on the cart. And the guy's like, I'm fucking shaking. And
Oh
then-
my god.
He's talking to you like what?
Yeah. No, he's talking to the other guy.
Oh,
He's
okay.
So, and I'm hearing him,
Yeah.
and in my mind, I'm like, fuck, man. So they get me into the ambulance, and then the guy sits in the back with me. He goes, hey, brother, how you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm fucking all right, bro. Like, let's just go. You know, I'm already fucking pissed off and frustrated. Like, let's just go. And then he begins to tell me, I've been up for 36 hours, and I don't even know.
venting and
I don't
shit.
even know how I'm doing it. I'm like,
My wife just left
me. My wife just left me.
These
No.
kids won't shut the fuck up.
My boyfriend hates me.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's because those bangs are strong, dude. I think people go to the hospital if they drink too much.
No, wait, pero estos güeyes, he was a different guy.
No, okay. One guy was wired on Bang. The other guy had 32, 36 hours that he hadn't slept, supposedly. And these are the guys driving me to the fucking hospital.
That's crazy that they have those kind of shifts.
Yeah.
It's because it's contracts.
Yeah,
So they
Sarah's-
contract it out, and then the more hours you put in, the better your paychecks. And if you're just parked, they're not paying you. After a certain amount of time, they're not gonna pay you.
Yeah.
So if you're there for like 8 hours
Yeah.
and you don't get shit, you don't get paid 8 hours.
Because they're
Yeah.
not like part of the hospital, right? The
No.
ambulance.
They're their own
It's a
contract.
private company.
So-
yeah, private company.
So this guy's telling
my
you,
wife.
I'm fucking
Oh,
tired
she
as
was-
shit. Now what? I gotta pay
Okay,
us
so he says he goes, I'm tired. Like I don't even know how I'm doing it right now. And then I just I to ignore him, I put on Step Brothers on my phone.
Damn it, bro.
Yes.
Well, they just uploaded it to Netflix, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Oh
It-
my
it was
God.
I think it was like that week that they had
That's
uploaded.
awesome.
So I'm watching it
Perfect
in the
timing.
ambulance, and he's like he's in the back saying all the fucking lines too, and I'm like, you're the fucking worst, bro. You're the fucking worst for real,
Dude, right now when we walked in, I shook your hand. Was that the bad hand?
Yeah, but it's
I
okay.
squeezed it, dude. I apologize.
No, it's fine, bro. It's fine.
You should have told me, man.
No, it's all right.
I take pride in my firm grip.
okay.
My firm handshake.
I have the biggest grip of everybody here.
Oh my god.
Damn, just because you have that bitch ass hand
I
grip.
have a
thing.
level 3 gripper, man. I'll bring it right now.
Level 3 grip.
A ver,
Anyway.
te lo puedes con tu
No,
pinche
but
madre.
sorry, you had mentioned when we were talking before. You said that they told you that you could have lost your hand.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why you were frustrated.
Yeah,
too,
I was
right?
frustrated because when I got to Trans Mountain, but before I got to Trans Mountain, I'm already driving in the ambulance, and these guys forgot paperwork over there at the other Providence on George Dieter. So we had to drive all the way back,
Oh my god.
or else Trans Mountain wouldn't accept me. So we're driving back, and the dude who was on a bang got fucking lost.
Oh my.
Chingao.
And I go, well, why don't you? And I tell him, well, why don't you just go back the same way that you fucking came?
Yeah.
He goes, well, I don't know the streets, and you're fucking driving an ambulance, dude.
Google Maps, dude. Fuck.
Like,
Something.
I'm like, this is unfucking real. You guys are
Life or death situation.
you guys are fucking stupid. Like
So
for
this
real.
is happening every day to people.
Yes, man.
I hope not.
I really hope not, man. Like it was fucking.
Was it
sucked.
elite or life? Do you know? Okay.
To be honest, I don't even remember
Okay.
which one it was, man.
That's fair. Because my wife works for one of them. I'm not gonna say which one. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I do not know which one it was.
Don't associate her with that type of unprofessionalism.
Yes, please, man.
She is
please.
not.
So you
Hopefully-
were almost. They were saying you might lose your. Is it because of there wasn't the swelling?
Because
or
the
something?
blood loss and shit.
And
no?
toxic, no,
because,
because it gets toxic.
because my hand was dying.
Yeah.
Because the tendons were crushed, the muscles were crushed, and the tissue all gone. It was gone. So there was nowhere for the blood to go anymore because there was no more circulation.
So
So
you're
the
getting
blood started
septic.
building up.
Yeah.
So compartment syndrome.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was until I got it. So it first started right here. And I was like, okay, it's not that bad. And then 30 minutes later, it started going up, going up, going up, going up. Until that, it looked at my hand like it was a glove.
Yeah.
It was bad. And then I couldn't move my hand anymore. It just became like this.
Yeah.
And when I got to Trans Mountain, finally, after fucking an hour of driving, they're like, "Wow, we need to put you into surgery now. The doctor's on her way now." And then she comes in and she goes, "Whoa, if you would have waited another hour, we're probably gonna have to do an amputation on your hand." He's
Because
all-
there's no oxygen flow. To
there's
the-
no fucking flow in the hands. And
Todo
then-
por la culpa que los pendejos.
That's crazy. Imagine. dude.
and I would blame the doctor that was there because, you know, if it benefits the patient to fucking go, but I see where they're coming from. Like they don't want you to drive, but my dad's there too. Like
Yeah.
driving.
Your dad can drive you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, like think about it, dumb fuck. Like
Yeah.
let me fucking go, man.
And also because he said, "Oh, I'm not a hand specialist," so this doctor doesn't even know that your hand is losing oxygen and you can probably lose it in general. So he's like, "Pues no sé ni de pinches manos." Like, pues,
Yeah,
start
exactly.
studying about that, man.
Get
You're
away,
a
get away.
doctor.
Yeah, it just pissed me off because then he's over there touching my fucking hand, and I'm just like, even to this day, it's aggravating. Like
Yeah.
what are you doing?
can't
And I know he's probably still there, like real
Yeah.
stupid, you know.
Yeah. Real stupid. Just
And
like
fuck, dude.
pendejo.
Well, I
Getting
get there,
doctor pay.
and they're willing me into surgery. They're ready to prep and everything, and then they're like, "What, did you take any medicine before you came?" And I go, "Well, I took ibuprofen." And they're like, well, "How much ibuprofen? 1, 2, 3?" No, I took 8.
A la verga.
How many milligrams?
Because it hurts.
200 milligrams
Okay.
each.
Damn.
So it's 1,600.
1,600 milligrams.
1,600. They're like, don't you ever do that. I'm like, do I have to wait for surgery? They're like, no, we're still going to take you to surgery.
You're like, I feel
Yeah,
great.
and be like, don't worry, next time I do this
don't
to
even
myself,
feel
I'll think
this.
about it again. Shit. Like if
I could do this.
like if you wanted to crush your fucking hand,
Yeah.
like, yeah, don't worry, next time I crush my fucking hand, I won't do that.
I'll just only drink 4.
For sure. Fuck it.
Dude,
But I didn't know what to do at the
Yeah, yeah,
moment.
exactly.
You just
Yeah.
think like,
So your hand's good now?
yeah, I mean, every day I wake up, like,
kind of stiff.
yeah, exactly.
Stiff?
C waves.
Like,
So you're still doing
it's not the
yeah.
same anymore.
you're still doing rehab and shit.
No, I did 10 sessions, 2 a week.
Damn.
I actually missed out my last session because I got sick, so I did 9. But the OT, he even said, like, thank you to him and the doctor. They said this was one of the fastest recoveries they've ever seen. You know,
cool. Nice.
for a person to almost lose their hand, they're already working out again.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Where'd you go for OT?
It's on Pebble Hills and Lee Trevino.
Okay. Oh, I was thinking of this React place. Not React, huh?
No,
They're really good there.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
right by the police. It's right by the police department on Pebble Hills.
Oh, okay. And they did a good job. That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, definitely, bro.
Recommending these motherfuckers.
The OT Noah, thank you. Badass dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know, and he still keeps in touch with me. You know, and you know that's always a good person to know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because if I ever have a problem, like, we developed a good relationship. Like if I have a problem, like, hey man, I'll help you out.
Yeah. That's badass, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, just going real back, because you shocked me with the Quintero thing. Like, because that's a well-known meat company here. Like, it's legit. So, what is it like being from that family, like, from the Quinteros?
From the meats.
Yeah.
You know what?
Did you grow up around meat your whole life?
Actually, no. I personally didn't. My dad and his cousins, which are the Quinteros,
Yeah.
they grew up doing that since they were little. You know, they grew up with my grandpa's store, Pete's Meat Market.
Okay.
Back in the day,
Damn.
and that was their thing.
Yeah.
The store. I remember the stories that they would tell me.
Yeah.
And I think the store had closed when I was born in '91.
Pete's?
Yes, Pete's
Okay.
Meat Market. That closed, and then my dad's cousins, which the Quinteros,
Yeah.
they opened it up in the 2000s.
Okay.
And they've done really, really great for
Yeah, to
themselves.
where it is.
Yeah.
What is it even like doing that? Like, do they have like cows and stuff and they slaughter them, or are you purchasing the meat from?
No. It's not like the old days. Like
Yeah, that's
back-
what I was picturing.
Yeah,
like,
it's not like the old like Rocky.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, that's what. That's what
bunch of cows
everybody.
everywhere.
Cows
Everybody's
hanging.
like, "Hey, Mike, do you go in the back and punch it?" I go, "No, hombre, it's too cold in there for real. It is way too cold. I don't even want to be in the freezer." No, we don't have. Back in the day at Pete's, at my grandfather's store, my great grandfather's store, they used to have it on the racks. I think I think it was next door, and they would move. They would like throw them or whatever. So
Yeah.
like, oh, we need
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, slide it, yeah.
My uncle Harvey and my Nino Richard, they knew how to cut it from the rack. They could be like, okay, we need a rib
Chuck or something.
Yeah, something. They could actually get that cow and cut it.
Slice.
Yeah, you know, like, and that's an art within
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I hired a buddy of mine, and I go, dude, this is a good skill to learn.
Yeah.
Like,
A butcher, right?
yeah, exactly. Like,
Badass.
this is a good art to learn.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know how to do this.
All those like badass,
How to cut up
like butchers,
animals, yeah.
tailors. What are the other ones?
Cobblers.
Like, cobblers. Yeah, dude, the shoe people, right?
These are
Cobblers.
These are trades that are
Yeah.
a lot of people don't go into, but they can be used in real life scenarios. Like
Yeah,
if you go
exactly.
hunting, you'll know what cuts to do and how to do it, and it'll help you out like a lot.
I just think it's real cool. I admire people who can get a skill and develop it to that level.
Yeah,
like those butchers that are, cutting their shit all badass. And
Yeah, you should see my dad's cousins, Danny, Javier, Jerry, and
they're
Tony.
badasses.
Dude,
I
like,
want to meet these people, dude.
oh man, you should, man.
You want to meet them?
No pun intended.
Dang, meet them.
People.
But
You guys wrap the meat.
bro. You guys should see them, like,
Okay.
when we get like really busy,
Yeah.
and then Danny and Tony or Javier and Jerry, they'll go back there and like, okay, well, let's cut. And you guys are crying. You guys are crying because you guys have too much to cut. They'll go back to.
Damn, quick.
Holy shit!
They got
you
badass
know?
knives and
I
shit.
was, gonna
Oh, yeah,
ask,
they
I was
do.
about to ask you, like, tell us, man, what is the best knife like out there, in your opinion?
I don't even know the knife.
Oh, you don't even know the
no,
knives?
like it's because me. I like I can help cut like taco meat, like the pork meat.
Something.
But like to do like a specific cuts, I should learn.
Yeah.
And I haven't. Just like so I can show my son, like, you know, because it's a family thing, you know, like
Yeah, definitely.
I should pass it down to him.
Definitely.
So I think now, like now that you're saying it, like wow, I should fucking really learn.
Get into this.
But
Well, because you're doing HVAC now, right? With
Yeah,
Greg?
yeah, yes, I
Is
am.
that
He's in
why
middle
you got
school.
into that? Because of like,
you know what? That is one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Say my family needs help.
Yeah.
And something goes down. And for a little story, their produce. It wasn't working. The fans weren't working. Something wasn't working. It kept freezing over.
oh, that's huge, right? Like,
It kept freezing over, and there was a guy that would come in who would fix it, and he said, "Oh, it's because of the humidity."
Is that the guy who left his gauges on the whole time?
Yes, yes.
wait, what is he talking about? The fridges?
Yes. He
Okay,
goes.
okay.
He goes because of the humidity, and then I'm like, well, wouldn't fucking Walmart or like the stores, other stores, like have the same fucking problem?
True,
like,
true.
no, I like when somebody's bullshitting you.
Yeah.
So then the guy leaves, and I tell Danny, which is my uncle, I tell him, I go, okay, well, you want me to check it out? He goes, can you, mijo? Like, can you check it out? I go, yeah. So I take off the whole thing. No, hombre, the fan wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it was? It just wasn't connected. So every time he would give him a call, he was charging
No
him.
mames, güey.
He was charging him to go in there.
Hijo de su pinche madre.
And that's what we learned. There's a lot of people that fuck over people. And that's what I don't like.
Put him on blast.
I don't even know the company, dude.
Pinches vatos.
true,
I hate
yeah.
that shit, man.
The Yvette fan was in a.
It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to find honest
Yeah.
people that are willing to tell you, you know what, this wasn't even plugged in. I'm not gonna charge you any money. I
Yeah.
connected it and we're good. Like, call me whenever you need it again.
And they know, like, right, Greg, they know what is going wrong, but they're the ones who set it up. But they're gonna be like, fuck it. They don't know what the hell they're doing, so we just won't tell them.
Like the people that have that reputation, like mechanics, have that
Right.
reputation.
And it
real
makes
bad.
it kind of makes us look bad, like
Right.
as techs, like, oh, can I really trust this guy?
Yeah.
I'll
You know
do
what?
myself kind of thing.
And I feel like I'd rather do a badass job and maybe not get a call from them ever again because I knew I did a badass job, but then them recommend me to somebody else. You know
Word
what?
Um,
of mouth.
I didn't call them back because you know why?
He actually fixed
he
it.
did a badass job.
Yeah.
I remember we were in school learning, like it was like refrigeration 101, and he would come in and tell us that story. From the sound of it, because our teacher said it sounds like that guy didn't know what he was doing, because he was doing like some shit that we're like, are you supposed to do that? And our teacher was like, no, like you don't
Yeah.
do that shit.
This dude was leaving the gauges on. He
Yeah,
left
like
them on for
his
like
personal gauges. Was
What's
just
a
leaving
gauge? First, break it down.
Oh, they're it's to check the system's pressure.
Okay. Okay, so let me tell you just the basic knowledge I have of this shit, and then tell me if I'm wrong. So
Yes,
you're basically pressuring that freon, right? Or whatever it is, that gas.
Refrigerant.
Yeah, and as it expands again, and it cools down, and then you run air through it, and then that's what's cooling, right? So it's
okay,
pressuring
I guess
it, and then expanding.
You're
and then
not
that
wrong.
gas.
Yes, you're not wrong, because I think I know what you're trying to say. Do you want me to explain it?
No,
I
but
don't know if
so-
people want to
So
hear
where
that.
does the gauge come in there?
Well, the gauge just helps you see like what your pressures are at, like on your low side and on your high side.
To make sure you're reaching the right pressure for it.
Right. It's a lot of like.
So in that
things
case,
come
the
to it.
gauges were not working, and it wasn't.
No,
reaching.
he just left them there.
He just left the gauges on there.
Hooked
Like you're
up.
not supposed to leave your gauges on.
So basically,
You're
the
not supposed
system is running through his gauge.
Yeah, like
Doesn't make any sense.
So it was just constant pressure. Or
Nomás estaba ahí puesto, güey.
No way, like
there's
it's 'cause,
always
look,
pre-
you plug in your gauges, which is technically the last thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to check everything else.
Yeah.
If he had to just fucking check the fan,
Yeah.
be like, oh, the fan's not on. So then that's why the ice is accumulating because it's not absorbing
Oh,
the heat
yeah.
from the space. So anyway, he basically left his gauges. It's como like I'm trying to think of like an example. Like if you left,
It's just
like if you jump a car, right?
You
You
leave
jump
the
a car, no,
fucking-
you don't leave your fucking car
Oh.
there.
Yeah,
Leave-
exactly.
and they're like,
The
oh, I'm
cables
gonna
and shit?
drive my car with your car
okay,
attached to it. Like that doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
So
you
you were
used
like,
it as a tool, not a fucking. you know.
I see what you're talking about. So that
Yeah,
was like
that's
a
what it is.
giveaway. Like, oh, dude, this guy left.
He
his
was like, what the fuck? He's like, is it normal that people leave
And
their
then-
gauges there? And the teacher was like, no, why the fuck
And
would
then
you do that?
he left two tanks of R22.
What is that?
That shit's rare. It's refrigerant.
Oh,
that shit's
okay.
already
And
like,
it's very expensive.
it's they don't make them anymore because it's really bad for the ozone.
Oh,
So he's basically leaving like hundreds of dollars just sitting there.
I think they're like $800 now or $400.
Something like
La
this. It's
verga.
crazy.
They're
Es que ya
very
no lo
expensive.
hacen, güey.
That's
don't make it
crazy.
CFC.
So what do they make now? What do they use now?
410A, and that's actually gonna get taken out eventually
bad?
too. It's not as bad, but
But it also causes some kind of
it's
issues
bad
with
for the ozone.
The ozone,
Yo, we
frozone.
need
With the
that
frozone?
Ozone, yeah, it's bad for the.
We were
frozone.
talking earlier about the mentality of.
Damn, we got way like.
No. I mean, it attaches to it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And I know that earlier we were talking about the mentality of what it is to be a weightlifter, a bodybuilder, and a fitness enthusiast. When you have that mindset of you know what, I can't get better. When they tell you, you know what, it's gonna take you 3 or 4 months. And you were talking to the Musclera owner, which his name is Michael. You were talking to him, and he was telling you that it's a mindset that a lot of the athletes have to push forward and to keep fighting to prove people wrong. And like, oh, you're gonna rehab in a year.
Yeah,
You were like, you know what? Like, I can do it. I can do it in less time.
Yeah.
that athlete mentality.
Yeah,
like
that
GSP,
there you go, yeah.
Tony
Yeah,
Ferguson, all these
definitely.
motherfuckers.
That
healing
Mamba
quick.
mentality. bro.
Damn, R.I.P.
Guys,
Damn, that's crazy.
don't say I'm gonna start crying. If you
Nah,
say that
let's
dude.
go into that a little bit later on. Shit. Okay. Damn.
I'll say-
Espérate.
You broke it.
You fucking
And
stumbled.
How do you apply that to this new venture that you're going into, your meal prep company? How does it tie into that?
You know what, man? It's it's not caring about what other people think. You know what? I could say now I really do not give a shit about what people think. I would say it back then, and when I would say it, I'd be like, you know what? But I kind of do still.
Yeah.
You know, and
Definitely.
And when you have something like this happen to you, like with my hand, you just say, like I said, it's not. It wasn't a life and death situation. It wasn't. No, not at all. But it was a life changing moment for me because I would have lost my hand, and I would have lost something that I love to do. And now that I have my hand, it's like having a second chance. I haven't drank, I haven't smoked, I haven't done anything stupid, you know? And I love that part about my life now, that I can wake up at 6:30 in the morning, have a cup of coffee, and be fine and start my day. And now I'm beginning to live life. Now I'm beginning to see, you know what? I wake up and I can hear birds instead of waking up.
That's beautiful, dude.
Instead of waking up and being fucking hungover.
Yeah.
Or being on some shit that has your mind messed up.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not life. Like, why would somebody want to live life? Honestly, if I was still drinking, I probably wouldn't have made it here.
Yeah.
Even though I would said, you know what, I'm gonna come do the interview or whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I would have came, I probably would have been.
Just hammered.
Yeah.
Is that something that you
appreciate that,
struggled
man.
with? Like
Oh yeah, definitely.
drinking a lot? Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're so young, dude. Like
How old are you?
I'm 28.
yeah,
28.
You're our
Man,
age.
you're our age, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like I think you think of problems with people who have problems with alcohol as like can't they in their 40s, like you know what I mean, older people, but it's happening to young people as well.
And because you don't realize it because you're hanging out with friends that do the same
Oh,
thing.
they're doing
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing. Definitely.
So
It's not a problem.
or you follow people that's all they do is drink and drink and drink, or they do other shit, and you don't see a problem with it, and then some shit happens to you in your life, and you're like, you know what, fuck it, like this is not what I want. Like I envision myself with a nice house with my black Ford truck.
Damn it, bro.
In the front of my fucking
Preach.
house.
Get it.
Raptor.
Exactly.
Get
A
it.
Raptor.
Get it.
Lifted, you know,
Get
like
it.
that's what I want for my life.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And if you're not there, if you don't have the same vision as me, honestly, I don't want you there with me.
That's badass, man.
Perfect.
That's good, man.
That's been pretty much the topic so far this year. Having the right people having the right circle around you, and
The support group like you.
the support group, the energies, the vibes that you keep around you really make a difference. And I mean that's great that you're weeding out the people that really don't support your vibe, and the company that you're trying to make grand, to be able to achieve your dreams.
Yeah.
I think that's freaking awesome, man, and we appreciate you being here and
Thank you.
and being in this winner state of mind, man. That's
thank you.
super awesome. That's great.
Yeah, and I mean, I had posted up on my story. There's always gonna be people talking shit. Like, there's gonna be those people that do not believe in you, or even your friends. They can say, "Oh yeah, hey man, good job," but in deep in their mind, they don't really want you to fucking do good.
Just because they don't believe in themselves.
Or even then,
You know what I mean?
not that they don't want you to do good, but like, este güey, a rato vuelve, a rato
Yeah,
vuelve.
he's just doing.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be
That,
back.
like,
He'll be back.
he'll be. Or you know what? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like why are you printing out why are you printing out shirts for Trinity?
Yeah.
Or everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
Like, if I fail, at least I have the balls to start
do it, yeah.
To do it.
Yeah.
So when you say that you were trying not to care about what people, is that what you're referring to? Like people thinking you're gonna fail, people thinking like,
I for the longest time, brother, I wanted to fit in.
yeah,
I did. I got lost in something that I wasn't.
yeah,
You know, and it caused a lot of bad decisions.
yeah,
It got me into a lot of fights. It got me into jail. It's stupid shit,
yeah.
brother.
Just because you wanted that acceptance from others.
Yeah, exactly. Or I wanted to be known as the guy who's that motherfucker. You know, like you don't mess with that guy, or
Yeah.
he'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
You know, and then after a while, it just gets old.
it gets tiring.
It's
like,
tired. It's
fuck,
exhausting.
It's very exhausting. Even talking about it, it gets me very nauseous to think about. Man, I'd be probably going home right now
Yeah.
from a fucking random ass house doing pendejadas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
And-
good.
And then thinking about it too, having my mom and dad worry.
Yeah.
You know, it
Definitely.
doesn't matter how old you are. You like
Yeah.
they told me you could be 40 years old and I'm still always gonna worry, and I don't want that for them. And because I have my son, and I wouldn't want him to worry. I don't want to worry about him. Like I want to show him a good life, a good dad.
Yeah, that's good.
How old is your son?
He's gonna be 5 in February.
He's gonna
Actually,
be
this
5.
month, the 15th.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Peter Piper, here we come.
Dang!
It's classic. It's so,
So-
nice to have a parent here because you're the first one I think.
It's
that
true, huh?
Yeah,
Everybody
definitely.
else that we have.
We
here
have a
is-
different
I'm the only one.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a different perspective because we don't have children, but definitely hearing it from you as well. Because I mean, I hear it from my sister, I hear it from Greg, I hear it from my parents, but just having another person here that we share the same mentality as far as wanting to succeed and excel, but you have children. That kind of that's awesome. Just like I said, having a different perspective.
Yeah,
on it.
it's not for you anymore. You know, you have your chance to do what you want to do with your life. When you have your kids, it's up to you to now make it their chance to do whatever they want to do with their fucking life. You know, you have to put it out there. You have to offer them everything. Like I don't understand how there can be some parents who do not give a shit. Like generally do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
They go from work, they'll go out and drink, and then grandma and grandpa are taking care of the kids. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did that before. I wouldn't come home. And now being sober, having a clear mindset, it's like, fuck, man. Like,
Yeah.
I lost time.
Why
Good
do you
for
think?
you, man.
Why do you
Good for
think
you.
people continue to do that though? Like, you think it just hasn't hit them yet?
No, it's just, I guess
don't know.
growing up.
Yeah.
You don't grow up.
But there's people that shit happens to them and it still doesn't hit them. Like it's like, oh,
I mean, that's the age-old question, right? Like, how do you stop people from making bad choices? Like,
And
I don't know.
like I
the
tell
answer.
my mom, you can tell somebody to do something. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make,
make
him
it drink.
drink.
Yeah.
And these people out here, they don't want to fucking change.
Yeah.
They don't see anything wrong with that lifestyle. If you don't have kids, by all means, go to Vegas.
Go crazy.
Go crazy. Go get drunk. You know.
Yeah.
You don't have any
Responsibilities.
responsibility
you know?
to go home to. Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as your bills are paid, that's cool. But me now, fuck no. Nah.
It's just not something.
I was talking to Oscar about this before. Like having children, it just makes everything easier. Like you track everything to home, right? Like you start to see like how it affects your home. You know what I mean? Like your family, and like it's literally a physical reminder. You know, like okay, I'm gonna go do this. Okay, and then like you follow it, like and that it's gonna go back to home and it's gonna affect it this way, right? Like you were saying, like you knew that if you went drinking, like. Now you can be like, okay, well, if I drink now, I know that when I go see my son, and like, you know what I mean? Like, you track everything back to home. So some people would like to say, it's like, oh, children just tie you down. It's like, no, it keeps you grounded.
Yeah, they
because
do.
everything you're doing, you can follow it back. Be like, how is this gonna affect my family?
Exactly.
And you make that decision according to that.
Exactly, and that's having a clear mindset. You know, but some, like you said, some people just
Que les vale madre.
they don't give a fuck. They do
Some
not.
people were not meant to be parents, dude. It's
No,
just the truth.
that's pretty much honest, and it's kind of sad because that's why some people have abortions. It's okay to have abortions. There's people that make that choice, but then there's people that are having abortions that shouldn't even be having kids to begin with, or they have the kids, but then they put them in foster homes or shit like that. It's like, well, if you're not willing to make the sacrifice, why are you having sex without?
But that's what I was gonna say, like, because we go back to like you stop making people from making dumbass decisions. Like, it should never. Like, I'm pro-choice too, but like it should never get to the point where you're doing something so stupid that now you have to abort a baby.
There's a life in
you. There's so many things that you could do way before that to make that responsible choice to say like I'm gonna have sex. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like,
see, at that point when you're having sex, like on both parties,
right?
Because males and females are just as responsible for the kid. So I mean, using using protection, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But definitely, if you're not ready to be a parent, if you have living a crazy lifestyle,
and it's not the grandparents' responsibility to raise those kids.
Yeah, fuck.
It is your responsibility.
Or at least use protection.
See, carry your condors. Carry your condors.
Because that's not life.
We've all heard it.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it feels better without it.
Okay, yeah.
But listen, one thing is like it happens, like, oh, like I got drunk or something, and like posible shit happens, right? Everybody makes mistakes. But if you're the type of person that's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have unprotected sex and I could just abort the baby, like that, you're a piece of shit. If
you're pretty much
if you're actively looking for that, you know what I mean? Like, go
definitely.
Fuck yourself. You're a piece of shit.
So, your meal prep.
All right, let's
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
We have some meals here.
Yeah, I brought you guys some meals.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
What do you
that's
offer at the moment? What do you offer, Vince?
That's what the forks are for.
My brother's actually the one who put them in here, so let's see.
But I mean, in general,
It's a
what's the
surprise.
menu?
Basic chicken, steak. This one,
Got
this
some
one's
beef
with
and
steak.
broccoli.
Yeah, the beef and broccoli. The chicken
smells
with,
good.
with green
You
chili.
guys want me to heat them up?
Chicken with green chili?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
That one's good. I'm not gonna lie.
I love chicken, dude. I can eat chicken every fucking day, and I don't get tired of it.
Meatballs.
Oh, the meatballs. That one's pretty good.
Is this
too,
better
as well.
calientito? Should I heat them
Yeah,
up?
yeah, heat them up. Okay, yeah.
You need help or you got it?
Why did you guys? So it's meatballs, chicken, rice, pasta,
There's a salad. He's actually starting to do buffalo wraps.
buffalo wraps.
Buffalo wraps. Those,
Damn, that sounds bomb.
those are awesome. I asked him in the morning. I'm like, hey, have you got any buffalo wraps? He goes, nah, brother, I haven't got any right now. I'm like, dude, you're just being shiesty. Brother. He's being shiesty.
And you guys operate out of your domicile? Or-
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys don't do deliveries or anything?
Yeah,
yet?
that's all we do.
okay.
You guys don't ever have to come to us.
Oh, shit.
We go to you. We don't charge any delivery or anything like that.
Wow.
We will
Awesome.
we don't care how far it is. We will take it to you guys.
Awesome.
I don't know. I live in Tornillo, so maybe
Ay,
I'll meet
that's
you halfway.
You know
Yaca.
what? And you know what, man? You have to struggle in the beginning.
Pues
That's
sí.
what I tell my brother. You go, if we don't make any profit or something, you know what? Don't get down. This is how people start. You
Yeah.
know, you got to start from
From somewhere, man.
From somewhere. Exactly.
That's good. That's good. And I think that's a good thing to go into. Clean, healthy meals, because everybody's trying to be a better version of themselves, and it all starts with your body. You know how you look.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good venture to go into.
And it's not just for people who are going to the gym.
Right.
It's for your everyday people.
Yeah.
Like you said, for your wife.
Yeah,
If if you don't have time to make a meal, well, here we are. You know.
Yeah.
Just we don't want you to skip those meals because everybody needs to eat.
Yeah, definitely.
Or else you're not gonna have the energy to go out throughout your day. We have nurses who come to us.
Yeah.
And boom, they need it. You know, teachers, because teachers have
Busy schedule, yeah.
Yeah, they only have like 15 minutes to eat, and then they still have to go back to the classroom to prepare for the lesson.
plan, yeah.
You know, they don't have time.
Yeah.
People on the go.
So I'm not gonna lie, the meals they're not extravagant, they're not huge, but you know what? It does the job.
It's all it is. It's fuel. It's what it's supposed to be. And I think that's super great that you mentioned that like your everyday person, they're just trying to you know look a little better, and not eat fucking burgers every day, Taco
Exactly.
Bell, not eat that shit every day. Maybe they'll have it once in a while, but it's not an everyday occurrence.
Right.
Yeah.
And like my old lady, you know, like she wants to look good, she wants to feel good, and this is an awesome opportunity to have those little extra meals on the side, just in case. She's always running late because she wants to live next to UTEP and like her work, and I'm like, babe, you're still gonna get there late. Does not matter how close we live, like you're gonna get there late. So I think this is a fucking awesome opportunity if you're trying to stay on track. buying meal prep is a good
And,
is a
and it's
good
good
fucking
variety
thing.
too, because like that's one complaint I always hear, like, because my wife hates eating the same thing all the time.
I don't
You know,
mind
because I'm the type of guy, you know, I get that mentality. It's like, look, I gotta eat. Fuck it, I got my pack of tuna. I'll eat tuna tomorrow if I have to too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I have to eat something, and I'm fine eating the same thing over and over again. But she's not like that. So for people that are like that, that are picky, it's like, well, I don't want to eat tuna all the time. I don't want to just make chicken all the time. It's like, now you have a variety. So it's almost like you're kind of making it as easy as possible for people that want to eat healthy, but they don't either have time or they just don't know how to cook, maybe.
Yeah, and yeah, if you don't have time, we're here. We're here for you. And like I said, everyday people. For the everyday people. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be somebody, anybody, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
So how did you guys land on the name Trinity?
My brother, the Holy Trinity,
I figured that's what it was for. I think that's super cool.
the Holy Trinity, brother.
Yeah.
And when he told it, when he mentioned the name to me, I was like, we got something going. Because at first it was gonna be meals, and then just with my mindset, I was like, nah, I want to do some shirts.
Yeah.
Because I had an idea of the
how it's
shirt.
gonna go down.
Yeah.
this
You want me to pass you one?
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
this chicken. Yeah, go ahead.
Which one are you gonna get, Irvin?
I'm gonna try this
Let
chicken
me try
and
that
chili.
steak. First,
I'll get the meatballs
Is
then.
this Quintero meat right here?
This one, honestly, I do not know where he got this one from. I'm hoping.
Because that's gotta
we
be
killed
badass.
a cat
I
last
mean,
week.
you got a supplier like right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know
Oh,
what?
shit.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Look at that.
Oh, dude, that's good.
That smells delicious.
Yo, that's good, bro.
Jesus Christ. That is.
Enjoy.
Fuck
Well, at work at Quinteros,
Yeah.
I had told my cousin, I go, hey prima, Crystal, can I buy a bag of chicken? It's the 15-pound bag or 10-pound bag, and can I just keep it here and whenever I need to cook my chicken, I can throw it on the grill. And she goes, yeah. So that's like the good thing about having a family who owns a meat market. I keep my bag of chicken in the freezer.
You have a good
and
supply.
I just go boom, start cooking chicken about 3 times a day.
Pasta.
The meatballs and pasta is fucking phenomenal. Holy shit.
Hey, my brother Andrew, man.
Tu
that guy-
carnal he has a good hand for food.
Oh wow, meatballs are juicy.
This carnita is delicious.
Here you go. Do you want some of your own meals?
No, I'm good.
We're just over here like passing.
You eat this stuff too, huh?
Yeah, I do. I make like because I need a portion because I'm doing 300 grams of rice.
Okay.
Or 200 grams of rice with 6 ounces of chicken and then broccoli on a cup of broccoli on the side. I do that and then say I don't want to eat that or there's a snack right away like when I'm driving or something. I'll have one of these meals. Boom. It's extra calories, you know.
And everything's measured out.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
So
nice.
that's a half a cup of rice right there.
Half a cup.
Yeah. and
With 6 ounces or 4 ounces of steak.
that's 4 ounces.
4 ounces of chicken as well.
Ooh, that's nice.
You have a
Dude,
scale
this
and everything?
chicken is not dry.
Oh,
That's
the
the
main-
perfect.
that's
the
rare.
main goal.
Oh my God, yes. Dried chicken is my enemy.
Yeah, and then you're right there. You're sitting down, and then you need to get a
Water.
and.
These are some bomb ass
Simón.
meatballs, dude.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah, I think the meatballs are my favorite.
Let me try this pollito. Here, get the fork. Whose fork is that? Are we switching forks too?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this just pass it
I
around.
just realized that I had a fork for Mike and he's not even.
No, you're good. You're good.
Fuck
You're
it.
good.
Alright.
Oh my God.
We're all just passing. forks.
How much do your meal prep runs for? How do you guys sell it?
Okay, so we do the 5 or 35, and then the 10 for 70. And then, like I said, there's no delivery charge. We take it to you guys, so you guys don't have to go out your way. We'll take it to your work. We'll take it to your grandma's house. I don't care. We'll take it wherever. And then the 5 for 35, and then the single meal $7. And you think about it, people. Oh, well, that's expensive. Well, you know what, man?
A Whataburger meal is like around the same.
Yeah, and you're eating shit.
Way shittier
You're eating
stuff.
shit, man. You're eating garbage, and then you're not even full.
No.
Or you get hungry, or you get really tired. You're like fuck.
You feel sluggish.
Those are nasty ass carbs.
That's the importance of eating good carbs, good
right.
clean carbs,
Very good.
because they're fuel for your whole day.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I kind of missed out on my carbohydrates. I had a sweet potato, and I left it in the microwave, and I feel sluggish
this
all
one?
day
Oh.
because I didn't eat my carbohydrates.
And then you wake up and you look.
Flat.
Yeah.
Can you guys save some? Because Well, I don't know if you guys mind if I take this to Melissa. I want her to
Yeah,
try.
fuck you. I'm gonna eat that shit.
Hey, that chicken's
Sorry.
fucking saucy.
Right?
It's good. It's juicy.
Thank you.
Fine, I'll take this chicken then.
So earlier, I don't know if I heard right, but you said right now you're still not making profits as of now.
No, not right now.
That's fine.
We're making
A lot of businesses.
very-
Amazon didn't make a profit till like fucking 5 years.
Yeah, yeah.
and
10 years.
like I told my brother, I used to work in GNC in Dallas, and I used to work with it's a family operating GNC, so it's franchised. I had spoken to them out there when I was living there in 2014,
Oh
and
shit.
and I don't know how it came about, but they had told me they didn't make a profit for about a year and a half. A year and a half at a GNC, and now they're making top dollar. I think
Hell yeah.
$2 million a year or something like
Yeah.
that.
By any times, do you know what they changed to start making a profit?
It was just putting their name out there.
Yeah. So in the beginning, you're just trying to get your shit out
Exactly,
there. Just
exactly.
boom, boom,
Like
boom,
when
boom.
I'm making these shirts, the Trinity shirts. Honestly, my first shirts, I don't even plan on selling them.
Right.
It's about giving up to people. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what, man? Here's a shirt.
Get that
think,
name.
think
Building
about it.
loyalty with the
And that's what that's what I've told my brother. I go, I have the mentality to, right now, I'm gonna do anything to make it work. And if it takes me bringing a bag of shirts to the gym or even just somewhere, hey, hey, here's my shirt. If you like it, here's a card, or just get a hold of us on Instagram, and I can get you more.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's about putting it out there. And a guy who did it actually very, very well. His name is Juice Jerry.
Yeah.
You finished the fuck out of those meatballs, huh?
Look at that guy.
That's because it was mealtime already. I mean, I'm starting to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so it was already mealtime. It was 10 because I ate at 8.
I think those meatballs were my favorite. They were good.
Meatballs,
My fat ass though was thinking about putting them in a sandwich, so I was like, let me get those meatballs.
for me, it was meatballs, then the chicken, then the steak.
I think same. The steak was really good too.
The only reason why is because I don't digest steak that well.
Okay.
That's why I kind of I try and shy away from it.
Yeah.
Cause then I'm tapado for like a week or two.
You know what I liked about the steak though? That it has like a little bit of fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
yeah.
what gives it a little bit of flavor.
That's what you need, dude. Because I feel like in a lot of these like
Or if it's dry.
healthy,
If it's too lean.
it's too lean, you know, and you're like, tan saborcito.
Yeah,
You
them tal
want some of
sazón.
that?
Tiene que
Yeah.
tener caché, carnal.
Like when I go to Texas Roadhouse, I always get the fucking Fort Worth ribeye because it's got that fat ass carnita and it's fat on the side, just like.
That's good, man. Juice Jerry,
Yeah.
he actually went on a podcast about 2 or 3 years ago, and he was talking about that, how he started flipping supplements. So he would buy supplements like for $20 and then sell them for 35, which was still less than a supplement store because they're selling them at 45. So he started flipping supplements. Then he made shirts, and he was selling shirts at the gym.
Exactly.
And then he started, he was giving them away as well, and then reposting people like on giving shout outs on Instagram, and then he built on
That
to
guy-
supplements. Yeah.
That guy, I've talked to him, but I don't really like know him personally
Yeah.
or whatever. Like I meet him, have conversations or whatever. But that guy, the way he did it, that's the way to start your business.
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't know how he's doing now. From what I heard, he's doing really well. But that's the way to do it, you know. And a lot of people don't like him, and he doesn't give a shit, you know. But the way he did it, he goes, boom, shirts, boom. The way he promoted it, like you said, he put it on Instagram. Hey, the shirt.
Shout outs. Yeah. He started
shout out to
reposting
this
shout outs,
you know,
reposting.
and that's that. And then I had spoken to somebody. Well, why don't you get an athlete? Like, no, I don't want to get an athlete. You know, like. I think I'm very small right now to get an athlete, and I don't want to start like that. Right now, I want to boom for everybody.
You're not at that phase yet.
No,
Yeah, but it's 'cause
don't
you-
jump. I'm not trying to jump the gun.
That's
Right.
badass. I was about to tell you, like, you're not looking at this like, let me fucking make money and get rich quick or whatever.
No, not at all.
Like, it's a long-term investment.
Well, you said something earlier that like completely resonates with what you're just saying right now, because you even said like you rather do a good job, give somebody a good service, and then maybe not get as much money back than to just do, like you said, just do a shitty job and like expect a lot of
Exactly,
money. Like
exactly.
you're building your clientele, you're giving that quality. Now people are gonna come back with like, hey, you know what, that guy, give me a free shirt. Of course, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's give it a try. You
yeah,
know?
exactly.
And then coming from a family of business owners, like, do you think that's influenced you somehow? Or
Exactly. That I think that is a big influence. My grandfather, Pete, the way my dad says, he goes, "Wow, you just have like exact same mindset
Yeah.
as your grandfather." And it's seeing the way my dad's cousins, at Quinteros, the way
Yeah.
they run their business, it's just so many ideas. And then I even have a little bit of ideas that I gave to my Uncle Danny, like, hey, you think we should do this? Hey, mijo, that's a good idea. And then, it's just like hearing things that they do, or like seeing how they manage how they manage employees, or how they manage their story. Like, it gives me ideas, and I think I'm just blessed to have that opportunity to see that stuff.
Yeah,
or to even have met the people in GNC that I worked for.
Yeah.
It's like everything happens for a fucking reason. You know what? If
Definitely.
maybe if I didn't meet the guys in GNC, then maybe I would have expected a profit
Right off
now.
the bat. Yeah.
Now, no, these guys, they have, I think, 6 stores now in Dallas. And I think their store was like the number 1 store in Dallas, the one I was working at. Man, those people would just come in and they would tell us. I remember that nobody would come into their store. There would be days that they would make like $100, but they didn't give up.
Yeah.
And I think it's all perseverance. You have to have that drive, that will to keep going. And it goes back to the hand. I'm not gonna fucking give up.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking do this. Like,
Yeah.
if you said I'm gonna come back in a year, I'm not gonna come back in that year. I'm gonna come back
Dude, less
in a
time.
month, in 2 months. Like, let's fucking get it going. There's no time to bullshit. In life, you cannot bullshit, because you know what? You're gonna be stuck in that same thing for 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you're gonna wonder, oh fuck, I should have done it.
Yeah, you just
And
gotta move.
and like I said, if maybe I failed, but at least I fucking tried it.
Dude, but the thing is, I've spoken, like, because I had to go to, like, therapy for a little bit, because I was struggling with a lot of stuff in my career. And one of the most important things that the therapist told me is, like, she's like, dude, stop calling them failures. She's like, these aren't failures. It's part of the process. Like, you can't expect to start something and then to just, like, oh, it's going to go perfectly.
Right off the bat.
Nice, perfect. No, like, you're gonna have bumps, roadblocks, denials, failures, and it's just like you're gonna have bumps. Yeah. Oh my god.
Saquela.
And it's like, dude, that's just the process, man. Like, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah, and like I said, I cared about what people thought. Like, oh, maybe my friend thinks I'm fucking stupid. Like,
yeah,
so are those really your friends?
right.
Like, if I thought that they probably thought that me making the Trinity shirt was fucking stupid,
Yeah,
then maybe they're not the right person for me,
Yeah.
because they're putting stupid they're not saying it, but they're putting it in my mind. Like, maybe I shouldn't be hanging out with this guy.
yeah,
He's not giving off the best vibe for
Right,
me,
right.
And that's what I have to realize. And you know what? Now I don't really kick it with anybody, And I do keep it cool with a lot of people, like my friend Lugo, good guy. One of my other friends, Mike, like, we talk. But now I kick it with one of my best friends, Chris. He has 2 daughters, doesn't drink. We were watching the NFL playoff games. And I go, so what do you want to drink or whatever? He's like, well, don't you want a beer? I go, well, I don't drink. Are you going to drink? Well, I don't drink. And then our other friend, Neri, he's from the Marines. And he's like, do you drink? No way, I get crazy when I drink. So none of us fucking drink. So I'm like, so then I go, I took a picture and I put the Dr. Pepper with the seatbelt in the car. And I go, okay, so I guess we're getting crazy tonight,
You're basically rebuilding yourself, dude.
Exactly.
That's good. It's that 2020.
Yeah.
It's the year, camarada. This is it.
And then with rebuilding yourself comes also rebuilding your social group. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, like, that's difficult. It's not easy to make friends. They're like,
Rebranding, man.
yeah,
Yeah, and like I told my mom and dad, me and my boy Chris, I'm actually gonna see him today to take some ribeyes to his house.
Yeah.
Damn it,
and to
bro.
go have a Super Bowl Sunday at his house. But like I told her, me and this guy Chris, we don't talk every fucking day, but I know he's my best friend
Yeah.
because
That's badass.
it doesn't take guys or girls to talk to each other every day to know that you're fucking friends. It's that friend, when you call them, they're there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or hey man, do you want to come by? Have carne asada, like those
Yeah.
those are your real fucking friends.
Yeah.
Or who don't down you. Or I had this thing where I owed some money to the fucking IRS, and that's a story. I because of my taxes or whatever, and I go, how the fuck do I owe $5,000? Like, how isn't the person who did my taxes don't owe the $5,000? So, well, bitch, you're the one who fucking told her about it. So he keeps me in check,
Right,
and those are the real fucking kind of people that you need
No,
in your life.
not just yes men. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, like, it's a good idea, but
Yeah.
like, we should do it like you should do it like this, or there should be something like that instead of all the time being like, sí, wait, that's bien, like,
or, oh, no,
going-
estás pendejo, no, es nada.
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Fucking,
Definitely.
yeah, you're
That's
going
a
to find
good
that little
circle.
balance.
And then
Definitely.
you have those people, and I see it all the fucking time. they say they're gonna go work out. Oh yeah, I'm working out. They posting their pictures. They're in gym time, clocked in, and then 2 hours later, oh, went to go get a shot. Went to go get a fucking beer. You know, living like. You know that workout was just bullshit, right? You know, like who you trying to fucking impress, dude? Like,
Yeah.
like I just don't or just cop these new shoes, cop the whole chain. You know, like
You see that so much, dude. Like
You're not
people
Lil Wayne,
trying
dude.
to impress. You know?
I think people seek approval, you know.
Yeah, just trying to dudes driving vehicles that they can't even afford because they want to like fit in or
And
wearing clothes.
It's all about passion, man, and your brand, and you only get This is your life. This is one life. This is one go around. No reset button. No replay. And
you got one life.
you're gonna leave that brand behind. You're gonna leave those stories. What is your son? What kind of stories are your son gonna tell about you? You know, like I'm big on that, on the legacy, on the legend. You know, like I'm really big on that because I'm gonna pass away. I'm gonna die. Like it's life.
Yeah.
But when I die, I want people to remember me in a good connotation. I don't want them to remember me like, oh yeah, el pinche pedo, el marihuano, or ese güey no hizo nada. Like, no, you know what? He did a lot of good things and he loved his family and his mentality was fucking awesome. Like, that's the kind of shit that I strive for, leaving a good mark behind.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm definitely gonna have those people like, oh, this fool was a fucking piece of shit. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, this guy, all he would do was fucking fight. All he would do was drink and do other mamadas, you know. But yeah, that was me. But now, look at me now.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. Right?
That's
It's
a Drake line right there. They scream out my shortcomings and whisper my accomplishments.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like you magnified the bad thing, but now that I'm super well off, you make it very little. Like, good for you. Like, pinche culille.
And I have another buddy who it's Black Gold Productions. He does funnels for like your protein or
Oh shit! Okay.
for your protein or your pre-workout. So he makes it easier. And me and him always have a conversation like people don't want to see you do good, you know, like or it always goes back to that conversation. People don't want you to do better than they are.
Yeah,
They say
we had
they,
that same
Right,
thing
right.
with Alex. She was saying that how people
Yeah.
want you to do good, but not better than them.
Yeah,
exactly,
definitely not.
exactly. And you know what? That's just life. I don't understand why. Like everybody just leave the people alone. If they're doing good, fucking let them.
You know
it's
what?
your fault if you're not fucking doing better.
I think that mentality.
basically.
I think that mentality comes from like a sense of scarcity. Like, oh, there's only this much available. So if this guy is succeeding, fuck, that takes away from like what I can potentially do. And it's like, nah, dude, there's like enough to
There's
go
enough
around
for everyone.
everybody.
Or you know
Like,
what? Fucking pass on him. You know what? Like if you see him get it, go after it too.
Yeah, también.
Simon.
You know what? But don't ever fucking down him.
Yeah.
I had a person on my Instagram. It was me cutting up taco meat at Quinteros. I was cutting up taco meat, and the person's like, "Oh, is it better than I forgot the other meat market?" And I go, "You know what? I would never down another meat market."
Estrella?
I have no. I think
okay.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
I love meat markets, dude. Estrella,
Pro
Mi
Ranch.
Tierra.
You know what?
Ranches and
I go. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's worse. But I would never down another meat market, and I'll never down another meal prep place
yeah.
or another brand. You know what? Because everybody's hungry. Those people have to start off somewhere, and you know what? It'd be wrong for me to do that to somebody.
Everybody's hungry, so we go to Trinity Meals.
Sure.
Boom.
You share the struggle, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
exactly.
that's something we have in common.
I had a guy come into Quinteros, charged $20 to wash a car. He was driving a little moped thing, beat up. You know, the guy, he's like, "Hey, jefe, I'll wash your car." He's telling my uncle, "I'll wash your truck, whatever." My uncle gets it washed. My cousin gets hers washed. And then I had a guy come up to me. I think it was a customer. He come up to me. He's like, "Why are you letting that guy wash your car? It's $20. He's not even doing a good job." Why? Because I respect that guy.
Yeah.
Because he's not out there
hustle.
He's not out there selling fucking drugs
Yeah.
Or begging.
or begging. You know what? Yeah, he looks the way he looks, but you know he's fucking working hard. Why are you gonna fucking down that person because he's not driving a fucking Corvette, or you know what? Or he doesn't have a van with a fucking name on it.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel better giving him $20 than me going to to Mr. Car Wash and them not even giving a fuck about my car.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you're helping him out, and let's say that he's smart, he's savvy, and he starts getting pressure washers, like a mobile thing, and then he remembers you guys. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna hook you guys up, like a free car wash because you guys believed in me with those $20. Like, you never know. So
Yeah.
it's always important to believe in other people. Like, we have this podcast, right? And we have grandiose dreams and things that we want to do. And when we bring guests that have, they have their own goals and dreams, it's important to support you guys and buy some of your meal prep and show love to you guys because we're on this together. We're all trying to get a piece of the pie. We're all trying to be big, man. We're all trying to make it.
So what Michael Scott said, man, he said you got to invest in people because people never go out of business.
No, man.
Remember that shit? I know you're an Office fan, so
Yes,
it's like
sir.
he'll resonate with
that's
that.
beautiful, man.
Oscar, sorry. Yeah, Michael always said people will never go out of business.
That's
It's
beautiful,
true.
man. That's beautiful. If you give back, I mean, it's a circle. It's karma, man. You build good karma.
I'm a true believer in karma, man. And I believe I've gotten everything fucking back that I've ever done to somebody.
That's good, dude.
If it's beating them up or wronging them, I've gotten it back with my hand.
Yeah.
Like, just life. When life
Simon.
hits you, it
Yeah.
fucking hits you.
Yeah.
You know, going back to what you had said, how people are like, that guy like did all this fucked up shit. Look at him like trying to do it. Like, it's almost like they're blocking you from growing. Like, nah, that's
Exactly.
who he is. That's who he's gonna be forever. It's like,
Like,
dude,
no, you can't evolve.
yeah,
you can't be
like,
better.
You can't change.
No,
That's
no, no,
impossible.
no, no.
Yeah.
You know, that's toxic.
Or even if they see me on this podcast, mira este güey. Like,
Yeah, and I'm sure you've done your shit. You've done whatever. But it's like, that's in the past, dude. Like, I'm trying to grow now. I'm trying. Like, you can't support my growth or my change as a human. You know.
Right.
Because, I mean, regardless of whatever you did in the past, it's about what you're going to be doing next, like what the future is about.
This is
you know?
nowadays is like it doesn't. There seems like there's very little avenues to like redemption. It's always like everything's almost like a life sentence.
Yeah.
Like if you fuck up once, it's like that's it. Like that defines you.
Yeah. Oh, like Cali. Like, my brother was in prison for like 8 years and shit. And it's like, for him to do that and then for him to get out and then still be like, nah, ese güey nomás va. He's going to go back to whatever he did.
Right,
whatever.
right.
And now he's running his own successful tattoo shop. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, that guy did something for himself. He's doing good. And it's like, all you need is that one person to believe in you. To be like, nah, this motherfucker's got the right mentality.
Yeah.
He's doing the right things. And he's not been fucking push away all those people that are still...
Yeah, and that's exactly the same thing that I tell my parents. I go, if anything I need, it's my mom, my dad, my son, and my brother, and that's the glue that I need.
Yeah.
To make it.
As long as they believe.
As long as they believe in me, and
That's
you know
beautiful.
what? And my family, my cousins, they're from Fernandez and Lopez side, they're very supportive.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's fucking awesome.
You need- yeah.
To have a family like that. You know that's. Hey, Michael, you're doing this?
Yeah.
Boom, liking my pictures, you
Yeah.
know, or and when you see that, I don't know how you guys feel. Like, hey man, they like my fucking picture. Or,
Yeah.
You know,
nice.
it's like hell yeah, you know, like it keeps you going.
Yeah.
It keeps you going, you know, and I feel like everybody needs that.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! Support group is because everybody needs motivation, and I always love thinking about motivation because we think of motivation as like, oh, this is gonna last forever. But no, you continuously need new forms.
It's like
of
showering.
motivation. Yeah, you know.
You gotta do it every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're a marrano.
Well,
Yeah, it's
Unless you're
Zig
a
Ziglar.
There you go. Yeah.
Zig Ziglar said that
God damn it.
motivation is like showering. Yeah, you gotta do it every day,
but doesn't that dry out your skin?
and then
you take cold
persevering. Wait. Shower.
yeah,
Motivation
I
is
get
like showering,
Okay,
and then consistency is like lotion every day. Camarada. After you shower.
If you got, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I just wanted to ask a little bit more because you were saying that you feel like your mentality has changed a little bit after what happened to you. So I know that your dad just recently retired, like 37 years, yeah.
Yes,
And,
yeah,
that's,
he
that's
did
awesome. Man.
retire.
Congratulations to him. So like now that you're talking about like your mentality, you're talking about like spending more time with your son. Are you more concentrated like on the future? You're looking more far ahead, or are you still focused on what's happening here around you?
I'm always constantly thinking about the future.
Okay.
Now I am. Back then, I was thinking about what am I gonna do tonight, or next week, or next, maybe in a month. I never envisioned further.
Yeah.
Now I'm always thinking about the future, retiring like my dad. I want to be where he is, maybe even better. You know, like you always constantly have to be thinking. My parents did this, but you have to be better than that.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to instill in my son. Yeah, I have this. Or maybe say Trinity does do good, or say something else that I do does do good, and I have a good lifestyle. That's not where it stops for him. It's right there. I'm good in my life. I could be better. You know what? I'm blessed to have what I have, but I have to instill in him, be better than that. You can have more. You know, it's about evolving, growth.
Always looking further. Once you get to the top, there's always more. Like
There's
can always
always,
look
there's
further.
always gonna be something. There's always gonna be something to strive for, to be hungry for. You know, you can't stop. You always have to think about the future. And my dad, honestly, now too, he's my best fucking friend. You know, and you know, like
It's hard in a Hispanic in like Hispanic household for you to gain that relationship with your father. It's hard. It took me a while.
And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the best fucking person to be around, especially because when I was drinking, I was fucking mean. I was mean to everybody. I didn't give a fuck.
That's past you, man. That's past.
And now that I'm sober minded, like fuck, me and my dad are the best fucking friends. I'll wake up and I'll give him a fucking hug.
That's awesome.
Damn, that's beautiful.
I don't give a shit, and he's just like,
Yeah. He's gonna queasy like that at the beginning,
Like,
but
no.
but my dad, I started giving him kisses and like hugging him and be like, "Calma puto, you're gonna get this love whether you want it or not."
That's exactly what I tell him. I go, I do not give a shit. I am gonna give you a hug right now,
yeah,
and then
fuck
and he'll be like, okay, yeah, Michael, yeah. And he'll get really upset, and like, no, come here, I don't care. You get
What do you think that is? Like it's
It's
just
a man thing, like
the culture.
Yeah, the
It's
culture.
pride.
Like,
dude.
nah, I'm not
Yeah,
supposed to
that's all it is.
show affection.
People,
Like, I'm supposed
people
to
could
show
be
strength
watching.
and-
Yeah.
or then I go, Dad, I love you. Dad, I love you. Dad, Michael, I love you. Okay, Dad, I love you. You know, like, fucking
Say it back.
say it back, please.
How going back to the name Trinity Meals, how has Christ, God, faith, really helped you propel this mindset, this new Michael? Like, how has it helped you, man?
Just believing, man. That you have to believe in something. That's what I see. I don't care what you believe in. If you believe in this is where it is, at least you believe in something.
Yeah.
You know, you have to. I just think you always have to have the mindset of belief. You know, you can't just wake up every day and say this is it. If you're waking up every day and saying, "Well, this is it," then what the fuck you living for? Like, what are you looking for in life? You know,
It's
like,
enabled body.
yeah, like fuck that. You know, like you're dead tomorrow. It didn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Like I wanna live my life and have. I fucking live life, and you see it every day in memes and stuff. Like your money comes and goes, go travel and everything. Like maybe that's what I want in life. I want to go to New York. I want to go see. You know, I want to go to Paris. You know, I want to go do all this other stuff. You know, I want to live life. I don't want to work. I want to live life. Yeah, I'm working, but I'm working traveling. You know, that's what I want in life, and you know, and God gave me a second chance. You know, and I was never. I'll be honest. I was really never a believer in
Like a higher power or something.
No,
going to
I
church.
was.
Okay.
Like 50 Cent said, I don't have to read the Bible to be religious.
Damn,
Bro,
bro.
you and
50.
Oscar are vibing right now.
It's
Oscar
because
loves
50,
this
man.
motherfucker.
I love 50. That's my shit.
I don't have to be. I don't have to read the Bible to be religious.
Yeah,
He said
true.
something like
Along
that.
those lines.
And I believe in that. Like maybe I might not go to church as much as I should, but you know what? I do believe in God.
Yeah.
You know, and I do believe he said, all right, fucker, this is where it is. You hurt your hand, but this is your shot to fucking turn things around. And all right, let's do it.
Yeah, that's good, man. And faith, having faith in something,
Something, yeah.
standing for something, because if you don't, you'll fall for everything. Anything that comes your way, you're going to be like, but chingue somebody to go this way. So that's really strong, man. And I can really hear it in your voice and in your story that you're grateful now. You're grateful for your father. You're grateful for the meat market. You're grateful for your brother with the Trinity meals. So I feel like you've learned a new way of being grateful for everything.
Yeah,
and you learn gratitude. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and I learned not to be so pissed off all the time.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I was fucking pissed. I guess because I was drinking so much, you know.
Testosterone, man. Maybe like.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I was just fucking angry. Anything fucking pissed me
Yeah,
off.
I don't think people understand that in men. Like
It's a real thing.
We're angry sometimes, you know,
yeah,
and you
I'm
need
angry
an
all the
outlet. like for you, was it working out your outlet? Like, what makes you feel less
my
angry?
working out. My outlet was going out to get drunk.
That was your outlet.
Okay.
That and then I would get into fights.
Yeah, it was an outlet, but an unhealthy outlet.
And my dad asked me one day, "How many fights have you been in?"
Lost count.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I do not know. Have you seen the what is it? It's with Vin Diesel. That he goes 257.
Triple X?
No, it's the
Fast and Furious.
the roundabout. No,
Just name all of Vin Diesel.
Pacifier.
Riddick.
I forgot what movie it is, but he goes up to a guy in the bar, 257, 257 fights, and you become knowledgeable of all this. I'm like, fuck, I don't think I've been in that many fucking fights, but you know, I've probably been in no lie, maybe about 30,
Yeah.
45.
You never considered joining like an MMA gym or something like that?
I did
Boxing.
I did with my friends. We trained with a buddy of mine from the military. He's from the military. We trained a little bit, and then I went to a boxing gym called Lions Den.
Oh, downtown?
on Texas.
Yeah.
I went there, but my eyesight, man, it's bad.
Yeah, it affects you.
Yeah, my eyesight. Well, I can't see shit.
Dude, your depth perception is not that great.
Yeah, I can't see
Yeah.
shit. But I mean, I like to fight. I mean,
Yeah.
I was pretty good at it too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, because I mean, a lot of times, people are aggressive because for whatever reason, like their testosterone, or whatever it is, and they find a comfort in like an organized fighting.
Yeah,
and,
and
like,
you know what? I didn't mind getting fucking hit.
no,
No,
there's dudes like that, dude.
I didn't mind getting fucking hit. If they would hit me, I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah.
That better be your fucking hardest hit, or else I'm
Yeah.
gonna knock you the fuck out.
That's the mentality
Some
of a fighter.
Canelo shit.
Yeah.
Cuando le pegan al pinche Canelo se pone como
Triple
gallo.
G, dude.
Yeah.
También.
Masvidal, all these motherfuckers.
That was
are
my
legit.
mindset. Like, you're gonna fucking hit me, but I'm gonna fucking knock you out, man.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
If you hit me, you better knock
and
me
me.
out. If not, that's it.
The hardest I've been hit was by some dude named Frankie. That fool fucking rocked
rocked
me.
you.
And me and him are cool now.
Yeah.
That fool rocked the fuck out of me,
Got
bro.
you good.
How did he? What did he get you with?
A fucking hook, a right hook.
Hey, boom.
And I just like that, and my boy's like, "Come on, Mike! Come on, Mike!" The way he was yelling, "Mike, get him, Mike, get him!" And I just go and just, bah, bah, and the dude
Swinging.
just falls on the floor. I was so pissed that he hit me that hard.
Yeah.
I was trying to pick up a fucking boulder.
Yeah.
Ay,
A la
güey.
verga.
Yeah, I was so. I'm telling you, I was bad. I wanted to pick up the boulder and
Kill him.
Were you always like that from a kid? Like just
No,
this
I'm
energy?
telling you, it was me trying to impress people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me trying to impress people, and it just got me into fucking trouble.
Yeah.
And that's what my mom said. She goes, "You were never like that. You're very sweet. You're very,
Yeah.
you know." And then now,
That's good, man, because you're gonna have that grit. You're gonna have that grit and that passion and that fucking defiant. Because there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna come your way and be
Yeah.
like, no way, así no, lo que sea, pero
Yeah.
pues try me, bro. Like try me,
Yeah.
give me your shot. Like I can take them. So I
Fighter's
think that's great,
mentality.
man. Yeah, you have that fighter's mentality, that athlete mentality,
Yeah.
and that's great. I think that's
but
fucking
now
great.
no fighting.
You're chill, man.
No, I'm done. I hung up the gloves, bro. Yeah, I'm done.
Damn. Te retiraste.
So what, like now, what would you say is your healthier outlet? for
It's
this
working
type
out,
of-
man.
Working out.
It is working out. It's working out. It's
Where do you work at?
at Gold's Gym, the one on McCrae.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy that gym. My cousin Albert goes there too as well. He helps me. Getting back into the gym after my hand accident. He's helped me, and like I spoke to one of the guys there. I forgot his name. He's like, "What are you gonna do this week?" And I go, "None. I'm doing it, man. I'm here." And I go, I enjoy coming to the gym. This is my bar. You
Yeah.
know, there's a lot of good fucking people here.
Yeah.
And in life, there's a lot of good people out there. You just have to fucking find them.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of fake people.
Of course.
There's a lot of fake people. There's a lot of people who are dicks. But there is good people out there.
Yeah.
And that gym just has a lot of nice fucking people.
They'll gravitate towards you.
Yeah,
Like
and
if you're a good person, it'll gravitate towards
And
you.
it's awesome. There was a guy at the gym, like me and him would fucking just dog each other, and then all of a sudden hey bro, can you help me spot? I'm like, yeah, dog, whatever, and fucking help you. and then me and him are just cool now. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, you gonna hit late? He's like, yeah, dog, like
Yeah.
you can't judge a book. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like a lot of people fucking do. I do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see people like, stay away. Like, fuck
Yeah.
this fool.
It's a very primal thing, I think. Cause
It
we were talking
is.
about that, like, 'cause you're saying what makes us so like angry and stuff. It's a primal thing because I mean, nowadays we pretty much defeated everything. I mean, me and Mike are literally we've defeated heat and cold from the outside. Like we can come to your house and that's it.
Damn it, bro.
It's not even a fucking issue anymore, dude. You
got
don't have to worry about being cold or hot. We got you. We're in charge. Like we've defeated it. So like what we don't have any natural predators. And we don't have to go outside and fucking fight off lions and shit to get to your car. So all that shit is still left.
Built,
so like
yeah.
sometimes I get angry too, like for the dumbest reason. Like, what the fuck am I getting so mad about?
Yeah.
And that's where the anxiety comes from, because now you're fucking afraid that you're
getting
worried
mad.
about something and you don't even know what the fuck. So it gets you even more pissed off. Like you were saying you're afraid of like people not liking you or whatever. Like you get so conscious about it and you don't know how to deal with it. Like women, I don't know what the fuck women do, man, but they're just better at like
I don't
letting
even
it
know
in.
what women think, bro. Like,
Nope.
what the
I don't even
hell?
wanna
That's
try,
a-
dude.
That's a different kind of story right there.
But they
You
do
never
that
can
shit.
never figure it out.
No.
I don't think we ever will.
They do some petty ass shit. You know? I was telling my wife, like, this is the reason why guys are such good friends, because we are not afraid to go up to him and be like, what the fuck, puto? And like push him and shit. Let's say we go to blows. After that, we're good. But you women are not like that. You fucking let it sit there fester and be like, ¿cómo estás? And then she's like, pinche puta culera. Like, we don't do that shit. We don't do that, dude. We want to fucking take
Even
care
if
of
we
it,
don't
you
go
know
to
what I mean?
blows, like we're pretty good at walking up to each other and be like, you know what, man, like you said
like
this
you or
or
something.
blah blah blah, like, and then you try and fix it because then you think about it too much, and I'm like, I have better shit to do than think about this. Like,
Right.
let's squash it right now and move on. Like, let's just fucking move on. This is stupid.
Like I'm not gonna let it control my fucking day. you
Nah,
know? Like,
oh my god, I fucking hate that.
Yeah,
I
and
hate that.
that shit used to happen to me all the fucking time, dude. Like, it was just that my outcome of the day was just on that specific situation that happened. Like, like,
Dwell on it all day.
yeah. And now I see it. As long as I'm happy, I might not be happy all day. As long as I'm happy once a fucking day.
Yeah.
Cause fuck that's something to look forward.
So that's
to.
kind of how you got over that, like just focusing on the good moments rather than like focusing on that moment.
Because those moments are only 15 seconds of your fucking life.
Yeah.
True.
15 that bad moment's only fucking 15 seconds of your life. If you're gonna fucking dwell on those 15
On that,
seconds,
yeah.
then it's gonna fucking ruin you.
Yeah.
That's
mentally.
fucked up.
A shitload of
It will
That's fucked up.
It will fucking ruin you
23 hours and 45 minutes down the drain.
for those
No
for
mames.
those, for those
15
15 seconds. And then like I told my
Oh wait, I fucking did the math completely wrong there.
24 and 45 way.
Pero he's saying 15 seconds, not 15 minutes.
That's true.
So
there's
okay.
Okay.
24 hours, 59 minutes,
God.
and
45
45 seconds.
seconds.
There you go.
there-
It's a
there's
pinche
300,
madre.
like I told him, 365 days a year. You're bound to have one bad day.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, but don't let it fucking ruin your life.
Yeah.
Don't let it ruin your life.
Yeah.
It's tough,
Definitely.
man.
I do that a lot, like in traffic or anything. Like, if somebody cuts me off or whatever the case may be, like in that moment I let it go.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just like, I'm good with it. I'm okay with
Yeah.
you cutting me off.
Dude, driving is such a
Stressful thing.
Like it's stressful, but such a moment of training for yourself. To train on your like self-control and your anger, because in driving there's so many instances where there's anger because people do irrational things, they cut you off,
es
they
que-
do this, especially when there's heavy traffic.
There's no tone.
So it's a good moment of like really testing yourself. Like, okay,
Es que mucha
this is-
gente también va tarde, güey. No,
No,
se dan
yeah.
tiempo.
No, but listen,
Yeah.
it's like
Siempre-
text messaging, dude. There's no tone.
No.
When you're driving around somebody, like if somebody cuts you off, like, I'm late, sorry. You know, like imagine you could hear that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. And you could be like, oh, this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you just see a
that's
guy,
true.
this guy just cut me off.
And
You
automatically
ever do that squint? You go,
Yeah. Automatically you assume like, oh, this guy's a fucking asshole. He's just when in reality, like I always try and picture when people are stealing, I'm like, no, he probably has a pregnant wife in the back seat. Like he's hauling ass to go fucking get her.
Algo, pues,
You
you,
know what I
don't know
mean?
what they're you don't know
unless
what they're
from
going through.
Juarez.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're from
You
Juarez,
never know what somebody's going through.
Exactly.
Like going back to judging a book by its cover, you don't know what the hell's going in that person's life.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck. So
Yeah.
so why are you gonna fucking get mad at that person, or like better just talk to them or ignore it, and because you never know what they have in their fucking car anymore.
Oh shit, that's
Ay,
another
güey,
thing,
sí.
dude.
You never know what they have in their fucking car.
That was one thing I wanted to talk to you about because fighting is dangerous, dude. You never know what this motherfucker's gonna have. What if-
Exactly.
Especially now
judo
with
no?
guns.
I've been lucky so many fucking times that nobody pulled out a fucking gun.
Seriously, dude. Like,
It just, if I always thought in my mind, like, fuck, somebody pulls out a gun, I'm just gonna be like, all right, fuck it. put that gun in, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But
yeah, dude.
that back then, yeah, I thought about now. I'll be like, fuck this shit.
You could have
Es
gotten
que
him
nunca
shot,
sabes.
dude, yeah.
Nunca, like, or I was telling Erwin about that too. Like, you don't know if like you get in a fight with this one guy and then there's homies in the car,
También,
and then
yeah.
like 5 guys
Like the
come out
chingado.
and fucking
Get
start jumping
fucked
you.
up.
Like,
I got jumped. Were you there when I went to school? I got jumped after. Well, before
I heard the story.
I got fucking jumped gacho, man, by 6 guys.
where were you at?
Downtown.
Was
By
it
the
a
Walgreens
concert or something? No,
it was at the Walgreens, Cincinnati.
Okay.
I boxed some guy, fucked him up, and I guess his brother saw, and his friends were right there.
Yeah.
So I was with one of my buddies. This guy is the nicest guy in the fucking world. You know,
Yeah.
he's big dude, but he won't even hurt a fly. You know, he cries sometimes. You know.
Hey man, we're all.
We all cry here.
So,
man, we're all.
like I end up fighting this guy, boom,
Uh-huh.
knock him out. I guess this guy's brother got mad, so he told all his friends, "What the fuck? You know, you're not gonna help him." So I just remember when I'm hitting the guy, a guy just comes in the back and hits me, boom. So then I grab the guy that I'm hitting, and I fall, and I go, "Fuck it! If I'm gonna go down, you're gonna go down with me." So I remember getting kicked in the fucking face like 6 times. These guys, I just feel hands hitting me, and in my mind, I'm hitting the guy too, and I'm just like, "Oh, that was a good kick. Oh, that was a good kick. Like, fuck, this hurts, man."
Yeah.
And then I get up and I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the guys, and it's pissing them off even more, man. And then the girls that I'm with, they're like, "Mike, stop, like, stop even laughing."
Stop.
You're like, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't get it. What happened?
Jersey Shore.
So mad.
I
want to be in there.
There's a connection right here.
I don't know the lifestyle. Guys.
So what's it called? The girls are like, "Stop, Mike, stop smiling, like stop like encouraging them." And then I'm like, "Fuck it, if you guys want to go again." And then once they come again, they kick my ass.
Damn, dude, you're psycho.
What was going through your
Hey,
mind? You're just like, fuck these guys. Like,
Testosterone, probably.
A lot of beer and a lot of other stuff.
dude. Yeah, you're just like,
Yeah, let's go, let's keep going.
Yeah.
And then all you hear is just, "Doo, doo, doo, doo." And then I'm like,
gun?
Well, yeah, I don't know where it came from. And then I'm looking for my boy Donnie. I'm like, "Where the fuck's Donnie? Where the fuck's Donnie?" I go, "Donnie, get the fuck out of here." He goes, "Hey, wait, I think they were shooting a gun or something." I go, "Well, let's get the fuck out of here, man. Like, fuck this."
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never gotten jumped. I hardly get into fights.
Yeah, me too, dude.
I'm pretty much a bitch.
No,
I'm pretty much a bitch.
And you know what? And I respect those fucking people who've never gotten in a fucking fight. You know, or you know, I see like the kids. They look very innocent, or they're by themselves eating, or just with their other friends playing Pokemon cards or something.
Yeah.
Those are that's being a kid.
Yeah.
It's not the kids over there fucking sagging their fucking
Fumando, mujer y fight, todo el pedo.
you know,
ya.
being fucking
Wanna
being
be
natural.
gangster.
Yeah, you know, like stop growing up too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly wish that I would have not gave a fuck,
Yeah.
and I would have been the kid playing with the fucking Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Enjoying it a little more, a little longer.
Yes, exactly, because you grow up and it's gone.
Yeah.
And now
Now you're just a weirdo if you're playing.
yeah,
Like-
well, now I get to play with toys with my son. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's dope.
I think about like
Transformers.
what Ed Helms, what Andy said at the end of the season when he said, "I wish someone could tell you that you're in the good old days when you're in the good old days."
Yeah.
That's dope.
You can't-
That's a good one.
This is for hindsight's 2020, so you can't always.
Enjoy
He
every
hates that
moment,
saying. I was telling him that
I just
shit.
think it's weird when you say it.
Hindsight
I see him
2020.
spit.
You know what though? Like coming from me that I've never really been in, like, okay, I've been maybe like boxing here and there on the street, but like just
Like
for
a street
fun.
fight.
Yeah, but like a street fight.
Yeah,
I think street fights are they're not that hard to avoid. I think
They're not.
You do have to be like, you kind of want to have to fight, you know,
Right.
like for that to happen. You know, because moments you can walk away. Like, there's a lot of moments you can just be like, you know what, like, this isn't worth it. Or why am I even, this guy's looking at me. Is he really looking at me like a fucked up, like, okay, whatever, like, I'll just ignore it. Like, you kind of have to have a passive mentality of, you know, like, okay, this isn't what I think it is. You know, this guy's not trying to fight me. Or
Because you can actually kill somebody.
Yeah.
Say it wasn't a hard hit. You don't have to be the strongest guy. Say you and Greg are at a bar. You
Yeah.
guys fight.
Yeah.
Greg hits you. and they're so no on the bars. There's like the little step
Yes,
right here
yes.
where you put your feet. Say Greg hits his neck.
Motherfucker
Boom.
dies.
He
right
dies.
there.
You just killed him
Yeah.
Manslaughter.
over fucking maybe a nudge.
Yeah, or like a,
Just
yeah,
Aaron
exactly,
Hernandez
yeah.
me, dude.
Like a little nudge. A
I
little,
love it.
yeah.
That was a good documentary.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not finished it with it yet, but you know who Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah, the
Okay,
football
okay,
guy.
cool.
No,
I
but
need
like,
to watch it.
yeah, but what you just said, like a little nudge, or someone
Yeah.
looked at you weird,
See, see,
or
see.
like they accidentally like tapped your girlfriend, you know, and it's like, hey, bitch, what the fuck? Rather than being like, hey, like, oh, I'm sorry, like, you
Right,
know,
right.
it's
I'll make it a point to do that. I don't give a fuck if they call me a bitch or whatever. Like at the club, like if
Yeah.
I bump into somebody, oh my bad.
yeah,
You
Pues
know?
that's ancho. Like, of course you're gonna bump into people, you know.
So I mean, for me, it's not a big deal. Like it has to like really escalate
yeah,
to the point where maybe you swing at me or you grab Sarah's ass or like
Yeah,
something
I mean,
happens
like-
like that. Then yeah, definitely. But if you come, hey, you little bitch, I'm gonna be like, oh well, that's your opinion.
I would think that
Yeah,
most
I
people
mean-
that bump into you would be like, hey, what's up, man? It's all right.
Let's be friends.
nah, like I
Dude,
don't.
your back is ginormous.
I don't really
His
care
back
for
is
it.
ginormous.
Like, for that reason that I don't want to be injured.
Yeah.
I hate injuries. I've had my knees done, and I view it the same way like you when you said that I had a second chance, because I didn't walk for a good time. I wasn't able to run. I wasn't able to lift, and I was like, this fucking blows. So now that I actually have everything working good, I'm like, I don't want to let this go. I don't want to go back to that. So
Yeah.
I try and take care of it as much as possible. Like, I don't like motorcycles. I don't like quads. Like, I don't do that shit because
Yeah.
it messes my chances of like being healthy and
Yeah.
like working out and
because
shit.
you don't want that period. Of,
Well,
like,
dude, you want to hear about like some shitty luck? I don't know if you believe in luck, but Oscar can tell you some stories. He gets injured, like almost any activity that we could think
Es
of.
que,
Like,
güey,
he's gotten injured.
Porque
Fireworks.
ando de culero, güey. Like, cause ando de ojete, güey. Like, I'm just being an asshole in life in general.
No, but you were talking about the ATV thing. Remember when you flipped on the ATV?
I flipped, dude.
That thing broke. Like the axle broke. Like I've never seen that happen. Like he was just running all of a
He's
sudden.
a big fucking guy.
Yeah, no, it just like broke off and then he like rolled. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
It's cause I'm karma. We go back to karma. Like, I got back everything that I put out there. Cause I was an asshole, man. Like, I was shitty to people and I would say fucked up shit. Like I would say shit like fuck God and shit like that, and it would come back like through my knees, through getting arrested, like shit like that. And then I fight like in my 20s, early 20s, I was like, chingao, like I gotta stop being this asshole. Like, it's not working for me at all, at all.
like this energy you're putting out.
Yeah,
is
this
always-
energy, it wasn't good.
Yeah,
So
and that's like you mentioned earlier. It's the energy you put out that you get back, like
Mm-hmm.
the karma thing. You know, like if you're putting out this, it's gonna come
And it's
back.
the people who you hang out with too.
también. I mean, one crowd was kind of this Madrosa, and then this other crowd, they were kind of hippies. So like I kind of learned something from them as far as
Yeah.
karma and good vibes and doing some good things. But I mean, there's only so much you can learn from people that don't aspire for anything else.
Yeah.
So where our relationship capped, that's when I moved on. You know, it's not saying that I'm a better person. I just
You
had
have
different interests.
Exactly. Different
So
goals. different
moved on.
And there's nothing wrong. Like if that's your life, you want to be a hippie. You don't want to do much. Like that's cool.
That's
you.
There's some
that's
merit.
you.
There's
That's
some
who
merit
you
to
are,
that, I
like-
guess. Yeah.
I just can't hang out with you.
Hey,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
Greg.
this-
What's up, brother?
I again, that's pretty dope. I didn't think it was real. I didn't think it was real, man. Yeah, I had no. I
You
haven't
thought
even
we
touched
like
I
put
haven't
it?
even touched
You thought it was like a special effect or something?
No, I did. Like when I would watch the videos,
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck do they do that? like are they? Is Greg really like doing something? Like, it needs to change colors now.
Fucking sorcerer.
Okay, now change colors.
That would take so fucking long. You have
Yeah,
no
I was
idea.
like, fuck, Greg, you're on one, dog.
You know, my next thing is I want to get like a lazy Susan so it'll spin.
Dog, but now being here, that's live, dude. I like it.
There you go.
I fucking
Hell
like it. I like
I'll
it.
send you the link, man.
If
It's
you
on
want to
Amazon.
change gears, man, is there anything else like that you like, that you're passionate about, that you felt like you wanted to talk about today?
No, man, I am where I want to be.
Tunnel
right.
vision.
Yeah.
I am where I want to be right now. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
like,
good.
I'm not trying to rush things anymore.
Yeah.
You
Rush.
know,
That's a big one.
like I said, I like waking up and drinking my coffee in the morning.
Yeah. What kind of coffee you like, man? Break it down.
Uh,
Cafecito negro. You like it with the cream?
I like it. I like it with. I do. I guess I don't know if everybody does this. I do it. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom, I'm done.
5 seconds?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's a quick 5 seconds.
With the lechita or with the
no,
creamer?
with the creamer.
Oh, okay.
I go,
Okay.
with the
1, 2, 3, 4,
Albertsons
5.
creamer.
What
Albertsons
flavor?
creamer.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good one.
The regular.
The regular.
Oh,
flavor?
regular creamer.
Ah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. and then I get my 3. And I go,
sugars?
but it's a little spoon.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's like a real spoon. So I don't know how much sugar, but I go 1. And but that's me taking off the
That's
sugar.
your OCD I think.
2, and then 3.
Perfect.
Oh,
It's
it's
gotta
like
be
your
perfect.
OCD.
It's your ritual.
And it's always 6,
Uh-huh.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then I always have to
6
put
stirs.
yeah,
That's it.
and then I have to put the spoon by the infamous. Are you gonna make another sandwich again? Where the fork goes on the
Okay.
sink.
Yeah, get another
Yeah.
cup.
So am I gonna get another cup of coffee? So I put it right there, and it has to make a nice.
What the
And
heck?
That's your
in
OCD.
in our house, you can hear it when somebody's making coffee because they do the same thing. They put it on the what do you call
A
it?
little corner.
Yeah, the
sink.
corner of the
Yeah.
sink.
Yeah.
Somebody just make some
That's
coffee.
crazy.
That's dope, man. Rituals. Talk about rituals, man.
Yeah.
That's it makes the day. With every little thing that you do, I think that's a beauty. That's a beauty.
Like, what kind of feeling do you? Because I'm
living.
not really like that. Like, what kind of feeling do you get? Like,
It's a satisfaction kind of feeling.
And I guess from playing baseball too, like
Oh shit, you play baseball?
Yeah,
What position?
I was a pitcher, outfielder.
Nice.
Pitcher and outfielder.
pitcher and outfielder.
Those are the best. I like outfield. I like center field.
Shortstop is dope.
Man, I remember I wanted to be a catcher. I wanted to play catcher, and then the coach told me I couldn't play catcher because they needed me in the outfield, and I was like, you fuck.
I
ruined
heard
my
from
dreams,
a
motherfucker.
Dominican baseball player
Dominican
that
baseball?
people who are pitchers are the people that failed at every other position.
Valió verga.
You know
Now,
what?
listen, I don't play baseball.
I played.
Hey,
I was
pitching's hard.
I
No,
was
it
good.
is.
I was good at every position.
Okay,
the
that's good.
position I hated the most
Uh-huh.
was playing third.
Third base.
I
base.
fucking hated third.
Why
The ball would come so fucking fast. I played against a Dominican,
Okay.
and
I get you why. It's because most people are right-handed,
They
so they
turn
grab
that
it.
way.
that's the hot corner, man. So I remember playing against a Dominican. We used to play Sunday leagues, and these guys were ex-pro players or from somewhere, you know. So this Dominican guy comes up to bat. His fucking bat is just fucking yay long, and he's just going up there. His
Yeah.
fucking forearms are twice the size of
Right,
mine.
right,
He's
right.
always, I'm just like,
Oh shit.
I'm like,
fucking
fuck, you know, and I'm going up, and I'm like, fuck, okay.
Okay.
And I'm like right there by the base. I'm like, fuck, hopefully he doesn't hit it to me. Hopefully he fucking hits a shot to me.
Fucking hit it to
And
Rocket.
it's all just defending myself. Boom, and I get it. I'm like,
Oh,
holy
you caught it.
shit. I
Was it a
fucking-
straight liner?
No,
too?
no, it's a grounder.
Oh,
but
I
it-
hate those because
like
they
a hot-
bounce all of a sudden.
Yeah, I get it. I'm like, holy fuck.
Did you ever do
I
that
got-
shit when you're trying to, and then it just fucking flows up and hits you in the face?
I've been hit by the ball so many
fucking
times.
That's
hate
how
those,
you
dude.
learn.
I hate those.
That's
moments.
how you learn.
Yeah. But I mean, I got the guy out, but fuck, man, I fucking hate third. You know,
Yeah.
I hate it. My boy Lugo, he's a good third baseman. That fool just takes shots to the chest.
Damn it.
Yeah,
That's how he practices.
Happy Gilmore, just one more.
There you go. There you go. He goes to the batting cage. Just, kush, kush.
He's the Rocky of just get hit.
That's a good movie, dude. Hey, going back to the routine thing. So I'm curious now. Is that the only thing that you do that with, your coffee? Or are you crazy about that kind of stuff? Like, get in the car,
do I do?
make sure the door closes exactly.
You know what? Thinking about it, I don't know, man. Like I know the coffee for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's
Or even
it.
like with
At
your
the
daily
gym, I have to
routine.
get a certain locker.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah?
For me, it's a certain number.
Like even number, odd number.
weird.
Yeah, 11, 22, 44.
At the gym, I always put my phone. I feel like everybody does like something that
Oh,
they
yeah.
do every like at the gym. I walk in, and I always have to put my keys on the bottom left where they have the little where you can put your keys in the little boxes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always have to put it in the little left, and I feel weird if somebody has their fucking.
It's
keys
like an
there.
itchy thing. Like
Yeah,
it's
like
like
I
a
have
weird
to.
feeling.
Yeah, I have to put it there, and then when I go to the locker room to weigh myself, I put my phone at the corner. It's always the left.
No, he's realizing all these things. Like, what?
The bed.
Everything you.
He's always singing. I
Yeah, he's singing a lot.
I watch the video.
Hey, I
and
need
I-
to
Okay.
fucking rest.
Okay. No.
And then I put my phone at the left of the bench where people sit, and I put it, and then some guy had his bag there, and then he looked at it, and I go, "That's mine," and I didn't mean it to be me, and
You
then
just came-
then I was like, "Fuck, that was kind of mean." That's mine. I weigh myself, I get off, and then I go to, "Hey, bro, my bad, dude." He goes,
Yeah.
"No, man, you're good." I was like, "Oh, okay."
People are generally nice.
seriously,
Yeah,
don't do that
people
shit.
are generally nice in the gym. Like,
Yeah.
like, hey, bro, can I jump in? Like, yeah, man. Like, blah blah blah. Like, if
But there's some people that are like,
Sí, bien
nah,
mamones.
bro, I got fucking 8 sets. What do you
Eh,
mean
no
you got 8
mames,
sets?
güey.
Wait, and you're over there.
8 cents.
Pinche
That's a
pinche
shitload, no?
vato. But it's que, even if it's 8 sets, they're
Wait,
like they're
bro, I
claiming
still
the
got
machine?
8 sets, or they're like talking to her homie. Yeah.
Oh.
For me, it's
Oh,
like,
that's stupid.
dude, I'll be in and out before you even do your first set. Like,
man,
let me
this
just
is-
jump in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I had told you this. I don't know if
What's
it was after the last podcast that I did with you.
Okay.
Well, there was a
Wow.
there was a guy. I had gone back to the gym, not this time around, but the other time. I had gone back to the gym, and I go up to where we can do the flies on the cables. So I get on there, and then I see a guy. He's taking pictures of himself in the mirror. And then he's taking a video of himself lifting, and then he starts talking to another guy, and then the guy starts filming him again. And then I'm like, well, that's about like 30 minutes, or about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So then he comes up to me, hey, bro, I'm here. What the fuck? You're here? Bitch, you're over there fucking modeling for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm here now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is mine. And he looks at me, he's like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, fucker. Like, you're over there doing your fucking little stupid thing, you
Yeah.
know? By all means, go do it, please. But, like, don't come over here and fucking come up to me with your chest popped out and say,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Like, not being considerate.
It doesn't work like that,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
that happens a lot, huh? Like that type of situation. in the gym.
it kind of does, you know. But, you know, I guess it's how he came off.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have said, hey, brother, like, I'm still working in.
Yeah.
Or you can jump in if you like.
Or let me, yeah, that's usually
You know,
what I
like,
do.
then yeah, like, I'd be like, oh, my bad, man. Like,
Let's work.
yeah, let's, like, you know, come in. But if you're gonna be a fucking, I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
dude, first off, you're not in that big.
It's that energy. you're
First of
giving.
all, to begin with, here, no estás grande, güey, no mames. Second of all,
Yeah, and just don't fucking come off to somebody like
Is that how you guys critique others? Or you're just like, está chiquillo.
pinche madrecilla.
I remember
Attitude.
you always said that you were small. Like you'd show up to school like, dude, I think I'm
Dude,
small.
that's
Dude, that fucking his arms don't even fit in the sleeves, and he's like, I just feel small. I'm like, dude, it's because
It's never enough. Come
You'll
on,
never
it's
see
never-
yourself.
it's
You'll never
never
see
enough.
yourself as big as other people.
like,
You
like
can't.
right now I feel so fucking skinny. I guess because I haven't ate, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm losing gains. So I'm just like,
We told you to grab a meal, dog.
no, those are for you guys. Oh.
Melissa.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Melissa,
well,
like,
sorry,
it's
babe, you can't
the-
try the meatball.
that was the
Yeah,
best
fuck
one.
that, dude.
You're
I'm gonna definitely, I'm gonna buy some meals because the meatball is fucking to die for,
It is
and the
nice.
chicken as well.
And then you said you like the feeling of these shirts.
Yeah, I
See,
do like
that's-
the
it's
swick.
crunchy.
What is it? Wick.
God damn, dude.
Wick.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice joke.
You're so solid.
Thank
Stout
you.
as
How-
fuck.
how's that
Dude,
feel?
I always tell you you're fucking.
Dude, how
big.
much do you weigh?
Walking around 205 in the morning. I weigh 205 in the morning.
205.
And then at the end of the day, that's when I weigh myself at the end of the I mean, I shouldn't, but because
You already have all your meals in?
It feels
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like 209.
209. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
But-
good.
but,
how tall are you?
Yeah, you just looked at him like,
Disrespect, man. Hey,
Dude, it's because
work
for
respects
me,
work.
for me, I look at it like, because if you were to shred down to like a competition kind of weight, you'd come in like at a 180, and you would look as big as you are right now, but just fucking diced.
Well, I wanna get to 220.
220.
I want to get to 220.
You're gonna look ridiculous at 220.
I don't give a shit.
But in the sense that like it's gonna look dope. Like
Yeah, I wanna get
how old are? Okay, you're 28, and then how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
5'7", dude. You're gonna look fucking like a
that's
tank.
thick as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's my goal this year to compete. I want like I was talking to my boy Rod. He owns a barbershop La Navaja, and I always
Oh
go-
my god, I know that guy. He used to compete in bodybuilding, and then he moved to physique.
Yeah.
That fool was always diced to the bone.
Yes.
Diced.
So
never heard
he's,
that one.
he's,
Diced.
a, new one. He's a
Diced.
real good friend of mine.
No shit. He's a dope ass guy.
He's a real good friend of mine, and
He owns Chuco Boss, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Or he's part owner or something like that.
Something like
Chuco
that.
Boss, yeah.
Something.
He's a bar.
Move the
Up
microphone
Zaragoza. Hey man, don't tell me
away
what to
from
do
you,
with my
away
life,
from
stupid
you,
ass
away from
motherfucker,
you,
stupid
away
bitch,
from
stupid bitch.
he brings it closer.
I know.
Skunk ass bitch asshole ass, taking the booty ass bitch.
Hey, that was quick.
He's a rapper. dude.
Twister.
Fucking okay. So you were talking to Rod.
I was talking to Rod, and then I go, bro, I want to compete. He goes, just do it. He's all, at least do one show. Just maybe get out of your system. If you like it, then keep on going. And so that's right now. That's what I want to do. And then, like in the beginning, I didn't want to take meals to school because I was always worried about what are people gonna say. Like we have a buddy, a mutual buddy, and I'm pretty sure it's the way. Why are you gonna fucking bring your fucking meals to school?
Shout out to Balta. That dude's
Yeah.
getting healthier now. Is that because of you?
No, I told him that he needs to stop fucking drinking. That's an honest
Because
thing.
he was saying hey, because you know how they would always go to, these cats would always go fucking to Sonic and like Whataburger between breaks. And then like the last time we're like, hey, we're gonna go get some 50-cent corn dogs at Sonic. And he was like, nah, man, I'm on a diet.
No, for real. Like,
Good for him.
I told him, hey, man, like not to be mean or anything, but I feel like you need to stop hanging out with those dudes, man. Like whoever you're hanging out with, or
He's a young guy too.
You need to go. But I think about it. At his age, I was doing my mother's too. But like, if I could give advice to somebody, I'm doing
mentor
it.
him a little
It's up
bit.
to him
That's
to take it.
Yeah.
But going back to Rod or whatever, I like. He told me, well, give it a shot. You know, like, well, fuck it. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Fuck yeah.
I want to get to 220 and then
Shred it down from there.
Yeah, slim down, and then because they go off your height.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. They go off your height.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to a guy, Lorenzo. He actually competes too.
Okay.
He works at Gold's Gym, and he goes, yeah, bro. He's like, I think you would do pretty good. But he's like, not like I tell people the way it is. He goes, yeah, size is everything, but you got to be diced the fuck up.
Yeah, sure.
You have to. And yeah, your front looks good, but when you turn around and they see your glutes like looking fucking soft, and they can't see any
The hamstrings.
If they can't see that shit, then they know that you didn't diet hard enough.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing that they go off.
Yeah, and you have that Flex Lewis type of body frame, and you're as tall, maybe as tall as Flex
That
Lewis.
was a beast, bro.
Yeah, Branch Warren was your height, I think, 5'7", 5'8". He's not dead.
So it's harder when you're not
It's easier when you're shorter
Oh,
because
okay.
it's easier to pack Frank Colombo. It's easier to pack muscle and it looks more aesthetic because when you're taller and you have to like proportion everything.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say that when you're shorter you don't work as hard. Definitely, you have to just work just as hard as anybody else that's taller or shorter.
Do you believe in genetics?
That 100%. Because I can.
Like some people are just gifted.
But okay,
I
so
keep hearing that guy Heath. Like that
Phil
guy's the
Heath.
gifted guy, right?
That fool
gift.
genetics. Yeah.
he has crazy.
What
genetics.
about the mountain? That dude's
that guy's
enormous
Half
already.
Thor Bjornsson, that guy's just ridiculous. But like genetics, my cousin Jesus, he runs like a son of a bitch. He doesn't have the prettiest physique, but he works fucking hard.
He's
So
pretty shredded,
I
though.
do believe in genetics, but I do believe in hard work as well.
True.
So Jesus, he fucking runs like a motherfucker and he works out like a motherfucker. So he's shredded.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the V taper. He doesn't have the round muscle
'Cause he's
bellies or
not
anything.
genetic.
Because he's not gifted genetically that
Yeah.
way. But he's gifted genetically in the sense that he can run for fucking days. And he can build
And he
lung
uses it to
strength.
his advantage.
Yeah, definitely. So, definitely, genetics play a good part, and you have the good genetics, man. Like, to build the muscle and dice it up. So, man, kudos to you. Do the Supplement Express, man. Do the Supplement Express or do the Sun City Regional. Those are fucking awesome shows, and they're fun. They're fucking fun.
My boy Frankie from the oil fields, he did his first show at the Battle of Texas, and he won.
No shit.
His first show ever, and he fucking
Dope.
won.
Damn.
Good
That's
for
rare,
him.
huh?
I'm like, damn, dude.
And if you can get tips from Rod. You can get tips from your homie Frankie. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
and then you got the meal prep. Like,
Yeah.
you have the
I'm telling you,
recipe, dog.
like I said, everything happens for a fucking
Fuck
reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
You meet people, you do things for, and it's crazy. Like even now, like just realize, like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, fuck, everything just happens for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
You're building your new circle.
Yeah.
You're everything's happening the way it's supposed to happen. There's gonna be bumps in the way, but you've already experienced it. You know what it's like. So it's like, okay, well, I've seen this before. Let's move on. So
Yeah, the only way is up.
yeah, good for you, man. I'm happy for you. That's good. That's awesome shit, man. I'm glad that you're here as well, and that you're not hungover or anything.
Fuck
and you're
no,
on the
dude.
straight path. That's
Yeah,
dope.
Props to that,
Hell
dude.
yeah. Thank you.
Good for you.
I wanted to
Congratulations.
get your guys' opinion on this, like, cause I like to watch a lot of those gym fails. First, I was just watching people doing weird shit, like on the cable flies.
my
and stuff.
God, yeah.
Like just silly people, right? Like there's a guy with like a hard hat and doing this shit, you know. But then I started watching like dangerous gym fails, like people putting too much weight, people like bursting their eyeballs and shit like that. People like putting a shit ton of tape on their knees to try to like squat on real. What do you think? Because it seems like it's the people that aren't in like the best of shape that are doing shit like that. Do you think it's like because they're trying to get a shortcut or something?
Yeah, they just have this perception of what fitness is, and they see a pro doing something. They're like, oh, if I can do it, that means that I'm gonna become a pro. It's like, dude, it took them years to build that base.
You have to work up to it, and it's like eating meals. Yeah, the pros are eating 4,000, 6,000 calories. You cannot just come in one day. I'm gonna start eating
Just
fucking.
eat a shit ton.
I'm gonna eat 4,000. Me eating 4,000 calories because I try to eat 3,000, 3,500 calories a day. I try, and
It's tough.
you have to literally train your body. You can't just throw your fucking body into doing something like that. And then people at the gym, when I see them do that, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Or even watching the videos. And I was talking to a buddy at the gym. I'm starting to really learn about the fitness industry or how to work out. Like, I had no idea about fucking working sets.
Yeah.
Until maybe this fucking year. This is what I would do. I would go into the gym like everybody else, slap on a plate, warm up.
Bam.
Okay, slap on another plate, do that, and then I would do slap on a 25, do that, and then I'll slap on my 315, and then do that, and then okay, I'm done, and then I'll go on to my next. No, like that's the difference between working out and training. Training is okay. You have your working set, which the guy I was talking to explained to me. Okay, your working set is at 2 plates. All right, what is that?
225.
Your working set is 225. Okay, but in those working sets, you do 3 working sets, and you have to hit it 15 times, and that's when you start building your muscle. That's when you have your spotter right there. Yeah, you can do 315, but you better do those 315 for fucking 15 times.
Right. Okay.
You know, and that's the difference. That's when you start tearing your muscle, building your muscle, and then after those working sets, you go to a heavy set, and then you can do maybe a drop set. Boom. After that, but that's training, and then. If you're really doing something in the gym, you don't even want to talk to anybody afterwards. You just want to fucking go home, eat your fucking meal, and go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know? But now I'm starting to fucking learn.
Get into it.
Yeah.
Definitely. And that's crazy, dude, that you're barely starting to work out. And you're building that base right now. Like, your genetics are allowing you to gain this mass and everything.
I've worked out. Like,
okay.
I have worked out. I've always worked out since I was maybe 18, 20 years old, around there. But to actually start really training and working out and taking it serious, eating my fucking meals, it's barely happening now.
That's crazy. That's good, man.
And I had lost, like I said, I lost 16 pounds because of my accident. And I've already gained, I think, 11 pounds back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all
muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, it is. And I'm just very fortunate to have those good genetics for my body to recover that quick.
Good, man.
You know, and like I said, I want to be at 220, bro.
Bro.
I want to be a fucking monster.
Damn it.
I want to be a monster.
That's why I tell Sarah, I'm like, I just want to be looked at and be like, ugh, look at that guy.
Exactly.
Ugh. Yeah.
How does he wipe his ass?
I mean, what was that thing you would say? You just want to look cartoonish?
Yeah, I want to look cartoonish, man. I just want to look
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. It's estúpido.
People don't understand. I feel like people don't understand.
No, yeah, like I don't get it. Like that's why I like talking to you and trying to
Like Pablo Costa.
trying. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the MMA fighter. He looks like a fucking bodybuilder, but
Him against Romero.
fights.
That was a
battle of the bodies.
That was an fight.
That's man. Like I said, legacy, legend, and stories behind. You know, I'll have pictures when I get old and I'm saggy and I'm nasty looking. And I'll be like, this is what I looked like. This is what I accomplished. Like, that's what I'm looking forward to, because this is gonna end. This body's gonna end. The youth, everything. Todo se acaba. Like it ends.
Cortisol, bro.
I'm gonna have. Well, that's for stress, right? Cortisol is stress.
Oh, I thought cortisol was
cortisol
pain.
stress.
Oh.
Cortisol doesn't it raise when stress levels, and it makes you retain fat.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't. I thought it was like the,
Cortisone.
Cortisone.
Oh, cortisone.
Cortisone.
Isn't there some- No, yeah,
Those
they
are
give-
for the
they give
pain,
to
no?
football players, right, to keep playing.
Yeah.
Okay, for the inflammation
I
and
was
shit.
watching that at Harry Hernandez.
Damn it,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
yeah.
I gotta
He
watch
was
that
saying
shit
like,
now.
hey, you gotta get your shot, and then the guy was like, oh, they're doing steroids, but now it's just for the fucking pain.
Cortisone.
Hold on. So I think I'm understanding what you're saying.
Sorry.
So then you're saying like when you get older, you want to be like, I got my body to the peak that it could have been.
Right.
Definitely.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, definitely. Like
okay.
achieve everything that I knew I could have achieved, and not
Yeah.
look back and be like, shit,
could have been?
I should have
Yeah.
been. Yeah, I should have ate 2 more meals.
Yeah.
I should have done 30 more minutes of cardio.
Yeah. Like
I should have gone and in that venture. I should have invested in that venture.
Do you watch Machiavelli Motivation?
Yeah, fuck yeah. That guy's sick, dude. Them and De Leon, I think. There's some other ones that are sick.
I put Machiavelli Motivation.
You
I'm
eat
eating
your
my meal.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
like, okay.
Yes, sir. They show the cheat meals. Did you earn your cheat meal? Like,
What
it's
is
just
that, or
like
what?
this bodybuilding motivational videos. And they show like bodybuilders talking, like they're talking in the background and they're eating their meals or they're hitting sets. Like,
Yeah.
for me, it helps me out a lot. It pumps me up.
so it almost like puts you in the environment of.
Yeah,
of
there
that.
you go.
Oh, I see.
Puts
Oh,
me
that's
in the
cool.
mood.
You
yeah.
said something really cool to me about cheat meals one time. Because remember when I was bringing meals in, I stopped doing that, but I was like, I'm gonna start intermittent fasting and all that shit. And then you were telling me, we were talking about like how people eat like shit all the time, and you said something really nice. You were quoting somebody. You said that when somebody says like, I'm gonna have this cheat meal, you're basically looking yourself in the mirror and saying like, I deserve to
Like, did
eat
you-
like shit today.
Did you deserve that fucking cheat meal?
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
Like, I was talking about a
Yeah.
guy at school, and I had told him like, did you just like I got it from Frank McGrath. I think it was Frank McGrath. You know who Frank McGrath?
Yeah,
is?
the guy with the extreme vascularity.
He has a tattoo
Oh,
here now.
That's kind of crazy. I don't like it, but to each their own.
Yeah.
He has a big ass tattoo piece
Neck
now.
tattoo.
Yeah.
But he had said, he's like, did you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I deserve this fucking meal. I fucking trained hard for this meal. My body deserves this fucking
Yeah,
meal.
yeah, yeah.
Are you at the best fucking like? Are you doing the best for yourself that you can have this fucking meal?
Yeah, yeah.
Like like.
And I see that's the difference I feel like between people like Irvin and I and
Yeah,
like
that's
you
a different
guys.
mentality,
Because
dude.
when I look at myself in the mirror, I go like, do I deserve this burger?
But you know what?
Probably not. But I really want it, so I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, but you guys are not like that. You're like, no, fuck that.
I don't even now that I've been trying to eat fucking cleaner. I mean, it is hard. It is hard in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. I can't just fucking just do it right away. But I don't even fucking crave the fucking McDonald's or the Whataburger. I'm gonna be honest. I actually crave that chicken,
Okay.
the chicken and rice. I
Well,
guess
it is
because
good.
I guess because I know it's gonna do something for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can see if I feel like if I don't eat it, then I just failed.
Yeah.
I just failed.
Workouts aren't the same.
I just fucking failed. Like, fuck. Like, I could have done better today, and I don't want one of those days. I want to do that. I can do better every fucking day. True. You know. Like,
So
Yeah.
fitness goals are different, you know. And
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
exactly what I'm
that's the first thing you have to tell people. It's the same thing I tell people whenever they want to learn how to save money. Like, you got to learn what you're spending. And the same thing is like, people go like, oh, I want to lose weight, and then if they're looking at power building videos, that's not what
gain
you
weight.
need. Like, you need something different. So first find out what do you want to do. You want to
What
lose
your
weight.
goal is.
You want to get big. You want to get
Exactly.
lean. You know what I mean? Like, it's different.
Yeah, like for you guys, you have way different aspirations and
No,
goals
we
than
do.
I do. You know,
Yeah.
you're actually trying to get that. And for me, I'm like, I'm just trying to like look decent when I'm
Stick
naked.
it,
you
feel
know what I mean?
good,
Like,
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
want somebody
yeah.
to look at me and be like, "Ay, ese cuerpito está rico."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I'm also trying to enjoy it because I love eating. I love food.
yeah.
It's like a
the
big
best.
passion of mine. Like when I go to places and the food sucks, that makes me depressed. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I don't like that. You know what I mean?
doing here?
I love going to a new city, trying out the nice restaurants that they got, enjoying their nice. Like I always go up to the waitresses like, "What do you think is the best here?" Oh, we got.
So you're
I'm
like the Anthony
"Ooh."
Bourdain.
Yeah, I
of
love
El
that shit.
Paso.
I love
Anthony
getting a piece
Bourdain,
of.
R.I.P.
I love it.
Damn, we're losing way too many good people, man. That's
Anthony-
crazy.
hey, yeah, last week it's already been a week.
Are you guys
Yeah,
gonna talk
Kobe,
about
man.
Kobe?
That's
All right.
crazy. It's just for me. I mean, we were talking about basketball legends or greats in our like 2 podcasts ago, and it's so crazy that just it happens just like that. We lost one of them, and we didn't even get to have him in the podcast.
And
Like,
hey man, that would have been awesome. But you know what? What made it harder is because he seemed like a good fucking person.
yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I had told my mom, I go, you know what? I didn't know the dude, and at all. Like, fuck, I just know him from watching him,
Yeah.
and now watching like from what he's did. And you know what? I told my mom, to be honest, it felt like the world did lose like it. It felt
Like it was a pause.
yeah.
In the whole world.
Like there was an emptiness.
What?
Yeah.
There, and I guess what made it worse because of his daughter.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, wow, but I don't feel like it should overshadow the other deaths.
No, of course
Right.
Oh no, definitely
Well,
not. It was shitty.
Well,
in
the
general.
thing is that very few people in this world are gonna ever reach that like level of fame, like that level of like grandeur, where you'd be like this person. Look, I don't know anything about basketball. I don't watch basketball, but I knew who he was.
He transcended
Whenever I'm playing
basketball.
around, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw a shot. What do I say? I say Kobe. Just instinctually, like you think
Yeah.
about that. So like, there's very few people that are ever gonna be that big. Like, we're
Yeah.
not gonna be that. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. What,
Bam.
no, but you know
Word
what I'm
up.
saying? Like, you don't know. So, like, for him to be that big of a person, yeah, of course, like, you take a second and you're like, oh, what? Like, he's gone? Like, what?
Right.
That's for like I was telling these guys. I sent them a text. I'm like, it hit me hard because it reminded me that nobody is exempt from death
Oh, no.
or from
Cuando te toca, te toca,
or from
güey.
situations
Like,
where
did Kobe died? Like,
yeah, like when my sister told me,
seem
she
right.
told me she was all like, Kobe's dead. I'm like, dude, that's internet bullshit. That's not true. Like,
That's exactly what I
don't believe
thought.
that. Don't believe that. And then
hoax.
you know what? It was true. I'm like,
You know
really? What the fuck?
Like, yo, I was looking at my phone and I told my brother, well, Kobe's dead. And then he's like, nah, it's not true. And I go, nah, I don't think it's true. And so what we do, like everybody else
Brush it
does,
off.
we fucking went to Google.
Yeah.
And then the story, Kobe. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm just sitting down eating, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you for real? Like, I just had a fucking workout, and you know, like, we're over here living our fucking lives. Like, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. That's what I thought. Like he was just going to go to a basketball game.
Yeah.
And it just shows you, like you said, like anything could fucking
How
happen. Like
fragile
Anyone,
life is,
yeah.
dude.
yeah.
Nobody's
And
exempt.
and it trips
no
you out
matter
because
how-
you think
yeah.
I told you guys too. It trips you out to think all the people that we're gonna lose in our lifetime that we're like, oh shit, like that's a big dude. Like if Jim Carrey, I always say Jim Carrey.
Carrey
Somebody's like,
passes away,
Jim
yeah.
Carrey's gonna die in our
Yeah,
lifetime, dude. And we're gonna
shit.
be like, what the fuck?
Unless
Vicente
they figure out aging.
Fernandez.
Huh?
Unless they figure out
Vicente
aging.
Fernandez, Jim
He's not gonna do that
Carrey.
shit.
Fucking.
Fernandez already died, I thought.
Did he pass away already?
No.
Isn't he
No
dead?
way.
Oh no, Juan Gabriel. I'm sorry.
Juan Gabriel.
It would have been a
Joan
big deal
Sebastian.
if Vicente died.
And then for me, it would be like, because I'm a baseball fan.
Okay.
It'd be like me when Derek Jeter dies.
Derek Jeter.
Like that'd be another guy because
Or A-Rod or something.
A-Rod too. I mean,
Yeah.
I like A-Rod more than Derek Jeter. That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm a Yankee fan,
Okay.
Yeah.
but that guy just seems like a badass.
He's
dude.
your favorite, A-Rod?
Well, he's even more my favorite because he's dating J-Lo.
Exactly. I was about to say.
Dang.
He's fucking plowing J-Lo on the
Jesus
daily, dude.
Christ.
You
On
know
the
that
daily.
motherfucker. You know that motherfucker gives it to her good, or else because she tried it with Drake, and she was like, you know
Did
what?
he?
No, she was with Drake.
I think so.
What?
I mean, she's been
She
okay.
looks
I
like
don't
she
want to.
smells
I don't
nice.
want to say things.
looks
but
like she
Looks like
smells
she
nice.
That's very
smells
nice of you, Greg.
I think she smells.
she's
Hey,
experienced.
Jello, I'll eat your ass.
She doesn't look like she's a nice person.
Dude,
No,
like-
she looks like she smells nice.
You know, Drake knows how to please a woman based on his music.
How do you know?
Based
Dude,
off
have
of
you not
music?
heard
Based
his
off his
jams?
music, he's always crying like, "Please." take
Every
me back."
R&B
Like,
singer knows how to fuck. That's a fact.
what about Tyrese?
They're like Trey Songz, Tyrese, all those guys know how to do it. So the fact that Drake wasn't able to please J Lo like A-Rod did,
Dong?
that just shows you A-Rod knows
I
what
don't
the
think
fuck
any
he's
guy
doing.
knows how to fuck.
Like,
Really.
dun.
Anyway,
I don't know, dude. I don't think they fuck the way they sing.
You
I
don't think so?
Nah.
What a disappointment then. Like if Trey Songz
maybe
is
John
singing you
Legend.
that song,
I feel like John Legend.
John Legend gives it to what's her name?
I don't like
Fucking-
John Legend, bro.
You don't like
Rihanna?
him?
Oh
No.
shit!
Nah.
Tell us why.
No, I just don't like that guy. I just don't think he's a good guy.
Oh,
Nah.
it's-
Oh shit. Okay.
Like I
Personal.
Like, yeah, I just don't think he's a good
he just
guy.
gives you bad vibes.
Dude, he was
Yeah,
on
there you
Sesame
go.
Street, man.
Fuck
I
Sesame
don't
Street.
give a fuck where he was on.
Sitting next to an
Ever on
owl.
Sesame Street?
What?
It's like me with Taylor Swift.
I mean, pretty much
I
anybody.
want
from
to
Sesame
fucking
Street.
hit her in the forehead with my shin.
No, and
Yeah.
Like, "Waka-ka!"
Taylor Swift.
Hard.
I feel like that. I feel like she's just fucking drama, dude.
She is.
Or like with this, like on the
Hey,
temple.
hey, we were watching your girl yesterday, man. We were watching Bumblebee.
Who do you like or what?
Oh,
Haley Steinfeld.
oh, she's bad.
Who is it?
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley. Oh, I've never seen.
Oh,
it.
she's
If you're
pretty.
ever gonna watch this, I love you.
Haley Steinfeld, shout out.
She's pretty.
We should
How
just
old is
hash-
she?
She's of age.
Google it.
Haley Steinfeld.
You want me to Google? Get it?
I've
That's
never
creepy
seen
as
her.
fuck.
It
Like,
is.
you know who? We're not gonna say his name, but there's a guy in our class that he was always talking about Billie Eilish. I didn't even know who Billie
Oh,
Eilish
that girl
was.
has nice tits.
And then he was saying like, oh dude, like she's got some big old tits or whatever. And I'm like, how old is she? And yeah, she was 17. I was like, man, like, see, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta wait just a little bit.
That's crazy that she's that young. She's a fucking awesome artist. Like whatever you want to say, but she's got some nice tits.
It's like the
she
older we get, it's like we can't be
is
looking
23.
at this.
We're good.
You know what I
We
mean?
can't be what?
Like what happens when we're 40?
When we're 40s. Sí, pues sí,
see,
wait.
how
That's
old is
creepy at
Billie
that
Eilish?
point.
Like 5 years ago, maybe when we were like 23.
Right now, we can still do it.
Is 18. Okay.
I think.
don't-
I think.
it's
I don't think she's pretty at all.
Billie Eilish?
No.
I think she dresses kind of strange, but she's a
sí,
pretty
sí,
girl.
sí,
She's a
sí
pretty
se
girl.
pone.
I'm trying to think who am I
Let me
crushing
see if I
on
can
right
find
now?
a better.
Who you're crushing out on right now?
Who am I Tanith
doesn't
Jimenez. She's a
smell.
fitness enthusiast.
Who?
Jimenez
Tanith Jimenez, but with a G.
with a
Jimenez?
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Yeah.
Jimenez.
Oh my
Jimenez.
God, she is
Jimenez.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janet Jimenez.
Tanith.
Tanit.
Let me see.
Tanit.
Bust her out, dude. Let me see a picture.
Oh,
of
here,
this woman.
I was gonna
She's
say,
a-
I'm the Jamie right here.
She's a fitness enthusiast.
I don't even know. What it's called.
She's-
You really admire your role now, or like embrace your
I
role as
think it's
Jamie.
I like
awesome.
to be Jamie now.
I mean, I think it's beautiful that women
need a
have
tablet,
this
though.
outlet as far as Instagram to show. I mean, show their beauty. It's not like we're ever gonna get with them or anything, but I think that's awesome
yeah, she's cute.
because there's
God damn it, Greg.
What?
there's people that would
You're
go and
supposed to say-
notice. You
Hold
know?
on, hold on.
Oh,
Are her boobs?
Damn!
Are her boobs fake?
What she, I think she has to because she
has to?
competes.
You
they
know
have
what?
to
Nothing
be fake?
against, but that just doesn't really like get
Appeal
me
to you.
going, you know? The fake boobs,
I do like a natural.
natural tete.
Like for me that doesn't.
Damn it, bro.
I do appreciate a natural
Why
tete.
did you say it like that?
Tete?
He's like- but
It's
you went from normal
women,
to creepy. Like,
women when
like,
when they compete, they get such a low body weight that their boobs go away because that's what boobs are, fat deposits.
Yeah.
So their boobs go away. So if they're gonna compete for
You gotta
extended
get
periods of time, they're gonna get the boobs because it has to look pretty, it has to be presentable, as far as for the judge. But I mean,
Damn.
if they don't want it, they don't have to get
So
it.
it's almost like okay, but like in order for you to reach those high levels,
Get more publicity, get
Yeah.
the sponsors, get like shit like that. You almost
I'm
have
gonna be
to
a
have.
little a feminist here, but why is it necessary for them to wear bikinis? Why can't they just wear?
What
like,
do they
shorts?
want? Fucking winter
No, but
clothes,
what does that
winter
have to
clothes
do-
competition.
But what does that have to do with like?
you want them to dress
you know
like
what I mean?
Well, it's like the guys wearing the
the trunks, the posing trunks.
Yeah.
Well, like even you see like even in volleyball, like Olympic volleyball, like the girls have to wear like the bras and like.
They don't
like,
have
what-
to. They can wear.
I've
whatever
never
the fuck
seen them
they
wear a
want.
T-shirt.
Well, but imagine being hot. Maybe it's hot as fuck.
True.
And you're outside.
those volleyball girls, they're
I don't know. I'm just okay.
They're
whatever.
beautiful. They're
Very nice.
gorgeous. I think in general, I'm just saying, like, especially if they have a good physique, like,
Well,
if
like
they wanna
Serena
show it
Williams,
off.
right?
Yeah.
She's a really good tennis player, but
she's-
all the girls always wear those little skirts. Why can't they just wear like
I think 'cause
I don't know,
they need to wear
joggers or
around a
something.
lot.
if you were a
Yeah.
if you were a,
Even if they were joggers, we'd be like, ooh, imagínate cómo se mira abajo de los joggers, güey.
oh, güey.
no? That's what I'm saying.
If you were a woman,
If you were a woman,
I've gotten better. Women.
if you were a woman,
If you were a woman,
Okay.
do you think you dress like real
a
sexual?
skank?
Yeah. Because I do it as a man. Like, I try and be as appealing as possible.
Yeah.
You can be as a man. So if I was a woman, I'd do it as a woman,
Yeah.
you know? Wear, my tight jeans and
Tight jeans.
a little. If
Those
I have,
look uncomfortable though.
if I have
dude.
boobs, I wear
Everybody
them.
likes attention.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting a compliment.
I
Why
enjoy-
not?
Yeah, like or when you go into the gym, or I like people looking at you.
Yeah,
Or-
definitely.
Or, like even when you go out to eat, like damn, that food's fucking big. Like you can feel people fucking looking at you.
Yeah.
You know, I
You like that
Hasta te esponjas más.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like everybody enjoys that
Yeah.
in some way.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
even if you don't like it from the general public, you still like it from maybe a specific
Yeah,
group of people,
yeah,
your
yeah.
loved one.
I think people are looking at me like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
No, and they see,
No, like I do some weird shit.
doing your
with
magic tricks.
Oh,
No, like I'll.
how
I'll
are
do
you
like,
friends with Greg, dude?
you
guys
do
are, like,
burpees
total
and
opposites.
sprints.
Hey, he's a
He's
good
cool,
guy.
man.
How
Yeah,
the
he's
fuck
a
are
good
you
guy,
guys
dude.
friends?
fuck yeah. It's
Because
like
because
I
we
don't
started talking.
That's cool.
We started talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
the
Greg's a
office
good
and
guy.
shit.
That's fucking awesome that like there's different lives happening all around us,
dude.
different ecosystems, and
have
we get
to.
to bind them. Like I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed bringing in like different groups of friends and trying to combine them. It never works out though. Like it's hard because you're trying to push them all together in one day, and it's like they don't really. It's like, this guy likes this.
But for the most part, I feel like I get along with a lot of people.
You
just
do.
because
It's because you have a very open personality. Like if I'm gonna take someone out, it's gonna be like you, Greg too. He's very talkative. My friend Roger, remember Roger? Like
Yeah,
that motherfucker makes
Rogelio.
friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Like there's those personalities. But then there's like Jerry, who doesn't say shit, but he's a good guy. But then he's just like,
Because some people take time, you know, they want to like
He's
gauge
into
it.
it.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
wanna
gauge
feel
it.
Feel it.
No la metes entera.
You never go full 10. You never go.
You have
You
to
never
like,
go full 10.
you know, like get her nice and ready. You know.
damn.
Cuando tú la quieres meter ya. Damn.
I will.
No, güey, no, espérate.
Whoa.
Oh, that's all you do? You don't even know that much?
Wow.
You were eating seeds?
You just
That's funny,
hello.
dude. Hello.
Hey.
Trying to send a message.
Morse code?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buenas tardes. Pinche Greg. No, güey, you're not trying to erase the clitoris. No mames.
Fucking hurt.
There's some dust on it.
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Damn. Anyways,
That's funny.
This is Greg. This guy.
You're not trying to erase the clip.
so
Get out of there.
to put it all together.
Nice little emblem.
Where do you see Trinity in the near future?
Man, honestly, I hope it does something. I want to be at an expo one day. I do, and I hope to be at one of those expos and show what we have to offer, and if I could do it by me working out and promoting myself, so I can say I did this. I mean, you know, I hope to be there one day and inspire somebody, maybe somebody who's my age. You know, it's never too fucking late. I mean, we're not even that old.
Nah, fuck no.
We're not old, but I mean,
But they make you think like you are, like
yeah,
society.
yeah, exactly. Flex Roden, he won his show at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Or 41 years old.
No way.
Yeah,
He won Mr. Olympia.
at 41. Yeah, and still competing.
And that's what I think about every fucking day. Fuck, I'm fucking young.
Just a mindset.
fuck.
You know
Yeah.
what? Maybe it feels like I've lived 5 lives. I've always said that. It feels like I've lived 5 fucking lives. I guess because of all the stupid shit that I've done. But, you know, I hope to inspire somebody one day and start your own fucking brand or start your own fucking meal prep. You know what? It's about just sticking with something and doing it. And I want to go and I know I want to be there. And I picture myself throwing shirts, you know? Fuck it. Everybody gets a fucking
Fuck
shirt.
yeah.
You know?
What about a storefront or a food truck? Like, what are you guys thinking about? You know, eventually branching out to something
you know,
like that.
I do think about it. It's just taking one day at a time.
One day at a
Yeah.
time.
You know,
Beautiful.
You know, like I say, you can't rush. You can't rush it. You know, if you
Beautiful.
rush it, then you get shit out. You get bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
Like you know, I want it to be perfect. If I'm gonna invest my time in it, my money, it has to be fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know, and like I tell my brother, it's not what we want. Yeah, because my brother, we were talking about the shirts. My brother's like, well, I don't like those. I don't like the feeling. Okay. Well, what do you like? Well, I like the cotton ones because I like it. I go, it's not about what I like or what you like. It's about what the fucking people like. It's about pleasing the people that we serve, you know?
The customers.
Yeah, of course.
You know, we have to give them what they like or else they're not going to come back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
And you have to put, and I tell them, you have to put heart in what you cook.
Definitely.
Because they're going to fucking taste it.
I can taste it. I can taste it in the food. It's the chicken is juicy, the steak is medium rare is good, and the
meatballs are
meatballs
juicy.
are phenomenal. So
Yeah.
Well,
that's
thank you,
fucking
guys.
awesome, dude.
You should have a slogan like we put in the flavor, you put in the work or something.
And my brother does have one. He says, work until it works out.
Work until it works out.
Yeah. you
Work
know,
until it works out.
And it's about because you just keep fucking working.
Yeah, you
know?
keep chipping at it.
Yeah.
It's like
It's my
water.
meat in a
It's like
box.
water through cutting through a fucking stone. It doesn't happen in one day.
Overnight,
It
yeah.
erodes at it constantly. It's just keep working it. It keeps
have
working
to.
it.
You have to, and like me with the shirts, you know, like my brother is really big on the meals, and me, I'm big on the apparel,
Apparel.
and everything's gonna take time. Like me, I'm building up the website, like you know, that's what I'm doing. Like making a website, it doesn't happen in a fucking day.
Yeah.
Or else your website's gonna look like fucking shit.
Yeah,
You
nothing's
know?
gonna be clickable or nothing's gonna work.
You know,
and-
I want it to be nice. You know,
Yeah.
I want it to be easy.
You have
enough.
a standard, yeah.
Yeah, easy enough to say, because when I was in high school, I was a pendejo. What the fuck, I can't click it. I want it to be easy enough where you can go, click it, and it's right there.
yeah, everything's done. For it.
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly. I want it to be accessible.
Yeah,
exactly.
Customer, anybody, customer
user-friendly,
user friendly.
Yeah.
that accessible and
Yeah.
and pretty much tackle anything.
Yeah, and the guy,
Awesome, man.
the guy from Black Gold Productions, the one who with the
funnels.
funnels, he's helping me, like giving me business ideas. I give him business ideas, and it's cool to be around those people and just helping each other,
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
like I say, like I tell my brother, if I make it, we all make it.
Yeah, same mentality. I'm the same way. I'm bringing everybody that believed in me right now with me because that's how it is.
Yeah, you cannot forget where you came from. You cannot forget where the fuck you came from because
good words.
once you do, you just lost.
Yep,
You-
100%.
You lost your credibility and you lost just who you were or who you are.
Yep, 100%.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, listen, dude. We appreciate you being here, man. We appreciate the hustle. We respect hustle. We respect work. We wish you well in your journey, and thank you for being part of our journey.
Thank you,
because
thank
we're
you, thank you,
we're
Vincent.
we're doing the same thing. We're trying to make this something that everybody can be a part of and stuff.
Thank
so
you. Yeah, no, this is awesome, man. I was really excited. Like I told you, I enjoy it, man.
Hell
good,
yeah,
man. It's
dude.
fun.
We
It's
enjoy
fun.
your good vibes. We enjoy your new perspective in life, and thank you so much for being here. And we're glad that you're on your way, man, and keep going. And man, we appreciate you a lot.
You want to plug anything? You got your Instagram or your
Follow Trinity Meals, Quinteros Meat Market,
Quinteros, me, Mark.
and follow
Fuck
me, Vincent. Was it Vincent
underscore?
Lopez?
I don't know. Underscore.
Well, we're gonna
We'll link everything.
Yeah,
everything.
we'll link it.
Do you have any other ones? Facebook,
Right now I just have Instagram. Right
Instagram.
now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a big
But-
one.
Cool, man.
But yeah, thank you guys.
All right, ain't no problem. Hey, and you guys, of course, everybody check us out. TikTok, we got Instagram, we got a Facebook page. Well, we passed 100 followers on Instagram. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. Hit that like button. See you guys in the next one.
Damn it, dude. That